everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, starting from the bottom left and working their way back towards me, we have
Matthew, and I'm playing Vice, the Beast Hide Echo Knight.
I am Keith. I am playing Vic, the Shadow Elf Gunslinger.
I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Rixa, the Tiefling Runechild Sorcerer.
I'm Megan, sometimes Megan, not that. I'm playing Enid, the Human Blood Hunter.
I'm Cole, and I am playing Trezarin, the Chronergist Wizard, half-elf.
Okay, and this is our one night in Wildemount. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We are a D&D 5e actual play channel. We usually play at a table all together. We're all in the same city, and it's something that we really enjoy. But we are doing our part, much like everybody else, or as many people as responsibly are doing it, to social distance. And so we have made some adjustments, and so please bear with us for any Roll20 or camera or technical issues. This is only, I think, like our third or fourth game, or no, like six, but still, we are hardly experts.
But we learn something new every single time, so
Absolutely. So that is one thing. Thank you guys for joining us. The other thing is, well, it's our 2-year anniversary.
Yay!
We are super excited to be here. We have been streaming and playing D&D for many years, but we've been playing it on stream for 2. We started in 2018. For much of 2018 into 2019, we ran a West Marches style campaign. We had 20 plus players, all at varying points in the game. We played for, I think it was like 120 episodes, something like that, something more. Yeah, much of that is up on our YouTube channel. You want to check that out. It's very different, but for starting this past February, we started our new campaign. We've got new shows. So Monday night is our Disasters and Dangers show. That is our big homebrew 5e high fantasy game. And then Wednesday nights is our Star Chasers New Horizons. That's a D&D 5e fantasy game with the Esper Genesis skin. And then we do random stuff, random encounters on Fridays. We've got an ongoing Gloomhaven campaign on Saturdays. So yeah, some of our weekend stuff is on hiatus because of viral things. But we're doing this tonight, and we're very excited to do it. Usually we don't stream on Thursday nights because we are fans as much as we enjoy streaming. So it's a little bit of a celebration for us to do things all Critical Role and Matt Mercer inspired, as they've done a tremendous amount of stuff for the community and the game and the hobby as a whole. So tonight we celebrate that, and we're going to have a really fun one-shot. So if I am not mistaken, 3 of the 5 people we had tonight were on the first show. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very exciting about that. We also have some giveaways for tonight. So
I've got that. So our first giveaway is when we hit 35 concurrent view. Not yet. We're going in order. When we hit 35 concurrent viewers, we're gonna give away one of our enamel pins. So that's awesome. So you have lots of stuff y'all can win tonight.
Which pin?
We will let the dealer choose. Yeah, so that's gonna be winner's choice of our old and new designs. So that's fucking huge. So that is at 35 concurrent viewers. We're only 15 away right now, so get your friends in here. That's thing 1. Thing 2, if we hit 50 concurrent viewers, we'll be giving away the gorgeous D20 T-Ball Infuser made by our friends at Haunted Mountain. It is gorgeous. It is our stream colors. It is one of their most popular designs, and it's incredible, and we're so excited about it. It's out of reach of Cody. Don't try to go get it. Haunted Mountain is somewhere in the chat. If they can link you to their page, you guys can see them. They're so pretty, and they have better photos than we do of just their products in general. So know that we have one of those ready to go. And at 75 concurrent viewers, which is a goal we've been wanting since the beginning, we're giving away that giant plush D20 behind Cody. It has a
Bigger than my head.
It's bigger than his
like this
head.
big.
It's a load-bearing pillow at this point. It has a zipper pocket for a dice with a dice set in it, by the way. So you're winning a giant plush D20 plus the dice. And then the big one at the end of the night, no matter how many viewers we have, we are giving away this beautiful dice tray of holding by our sponsors, Norse Foundry. It is gorgeous. It is leather. It holds 4 sets of dice just around the edge, and that does not include the middle area. If you go to norsefoundry.com and you look up Rainbow Tray of Holding, you can find all the better photos, or our Instagram, Twitter. It's all over our Facebook all day. The great thing is, if you are a patron at any level, you are automatically entered into every giveaway. Now, remember, if you want those number viewer giveaways, keep watching so we can push those numbers up. That's always fun, but we're so excited about that. If you don't want to wait and you want to just snag yourself some dice right now, head on over to norsefoundry.com and use the promo code REPRPG. That's REPRPG for 15% off of your order. And it's gonna be a good time, but right now, tag all your friends, bring them over here so we can get those viewership numbers and get you guys some free stuff.
There is one more hidden giveaway. If we get 30 patrons, we are doing a original character art giveaway from one of our artists, Kez. She does wonderful character art. She plays on our Monday night game. It's a full body character piece with no background, colored, that you can order for free, and she does phenomenal work. So
we're only 3 patrons away, so even those $1 a month patrons count. So, and it gets you entered into all kinds of stuff, and it's a lot of fun. So tonight is a huge night for us. The best thing you can do is get all your friends in here so we can push those viewership numbers and show the world that small businesses survive. It's a lot of fun, but mostly to come celebrate with us, because we couldn't do it without all the viewers. And thank you so much to all of you. Do yourself a shot and give yourself a hug from us, because we love you. That's all.
All right. I think them's the announcements. I don't have anything else big. I don't think most of our other side projects and shows are on hiatus right now. Oh, yes, Matthew.
So I work for a nonprofit music and entertainment company called Central Florida Vocal Arts, and we were doing a couple shows in the near future, and they got canceled. However, we're still trying to bring music to you guys fairly regularly, and one of those ways that we're doing that is on our Friday Night Lives. We're doing live concerts from our couches to yours. And last week was our premiere one, and tomorrow we're doing another one, and I will be performing in that one and just hanging out and helping host. So if you want to, I believe it will be shared on our Central Florida Vocal Arts Facebook page, as well as I will be sharing it, and all of that information can be found on Facebook because it's being shared via Facebook Live. So come on over and hang out. We're also running a donation to try and mitigate the money lost from having to cancel everything. So if you are able to, you can also feel free to donate. All of that money goes towards recovering from money losses from having to cancel shows, as well as helping guarantee that we can help educate young people in need to get them some music education, because we find that music is a very important thing that helps in development, and so we focus on education a lot. But other than that, even if you can't donate, perfectly fine. Just come on and hang out on tomorrow. I believe at 6 p.m. Is when the concert/hangout sesh will start. But that's all I got.
Awesome. Very, very cool. So yeah, send a little love their way if you are able to. We'd really appreciate it. if you guys can't make that, we're doing a game tomorrow night and Saturday and Sunday. All anniversary shows all week long. So let's get
Do both.
into. Yeah, you can do both. Put them both up. You guys got it. I didn't mean to.
No.
That
I
felt weird.
I felt bad. I felt bad being like, come to my thing, not to this.
No, it's.
Well, the timing's actually perfect. Go to a little
true.
concert at 6 o'clock, and then when that's done, go watch some
How much
D&D.
D&D?
Yeah. And we have a ton of friends at the channel that stream on other nights of the week, and we really love and support them. So Junk Drawer Show, Indigo Chameleon, there have been a ton of people in the local community that have really supported and helped us, and so we want to say thank you to all of them, as well as Crafty Gamer and the people over at Campus Cards and Games. It's a labor of love for a lot of us, and it's there's a wonderful community. So we wanted to say thank you to everybody. So let's get started, shall we? Our adventure takes place in Wildemount. Oh my, what are we doing here? This is this is different for us. So we are in the western part of Winandir, and within the Dwendalian Empire. And you, my wonderful heroes and adventurers, are a group of fixers. You work for a spy master that is a part of the Dwendalian Empire, and with the growing violence between you and the Kryn to the east, if I'm remembering everything correctly, you guys take on and fix different events that are happening throughout the Empire, and attempting to squash sabotage, as well as saboteurs that are spreading dissent and unrest throughout the Empire. Your particular spy master, your personal points of contact, is Masaratu and Metzar, and he has asked that you all travel to the gnomish city of Humperduke. Humperduke. I apologize. The gnomish city of Humperduke is of particular importance to the Dwendalian Empire. It is a city of gnomish inventors and innovators. They are creators of the most dangerous and devastating war machines throughout the entirety of the Empire. And much of the Empire's hope for victory against the Kryn in this coming war lies on the machinations of these of this gnomish city, this one particular gnomish city. You've been given a point of contact that is one Bram Gulchwaddle. Watchmaster Bram Gulchwaddle. Gulchwaddle. That's not hard to say. Is expecting you all, and has run into a bit of trouble that is beyond the capabilities of the local watch and their local adventuring companies. They have sent word that they've lost recently a team of adventurers, and Bram fears that the city itself is within danger and requires swift and decisive action from some of Acer's best operatives. And so you all are about a day's travel outside of the city. You have just made camp, and you expect by midday tomorrow, with an early start, you guys should be within the city limits of Lower Humperduke. As you sit around the fire, you guys have done some jobs together. You've done some jobs apart. Each of you has been trained and developed your particular skills under the guidance of Messerser, and so you at least have some allegiance, if not to the Dwendalian Empire, to him in particular. I'd like to get you guys to go around the table, and starting with Vice, and maybe describe yourselves. Tell us a little bit about yourself and who in the group. You've definitely worked with at least one person. So, who have you maybe seen or worked with before?
All right. Vice is a big burly man. He's like, if he walks into a room with a group of people, he is probably one of the first people you see, not because of anything in particular other than just his height and his pure stature. It's really, really hard to miss him. And then the heavy plate armor that he's wearing, it does not look new. It does not look pristine. Like, some people really, really take pride in how pretty their armor looks, and he is almost the opposite. He takes pride in every nick, every dent, every cut that is on his body, but also his armor. On top of the front of his armor is the other thing that you'd probably notice first, and it's this black leather almost apron that always has blood on it. There's no wiping it off, no matter how much you try. It always seems to look as if something was just killed and something just got blood on him. And then he has a giant greatsword that is that's in a sheath on his back that he carries with him, as well as several other weapons just dangling from his waist. He is about 6'4", 6'5", and he appears to be vaguely human, but there seems to be something off. He has a very scruffy beard, and that's it. He is we're at level 7, and he is a fighter with the Echo Knight subclass. And that is Vice. He has probably worked with everybody because Vice is a mercenary by trade. And so he's done a lot of work around the area. And so he's probably at least seen most of you, if not worked with a couple of you on occasion.
Okay. Up next, Venera.
Venra.
Venra.
Yes. The Y is silent. Why?
Hi. Who knows?
Yes. Venra is a sort of gray-skinned elf with dark eyes that give you the impression that he's seen some things. He's a Shadar Kai elf, one of the outcast of the Raven Queen, and he has a very slight build for someone who has worked as long as he has as a fighter. He has a very odd set of goggles that he normally wears, as well as a what almost looks like a quiver on his back, but you'll notice that what he pulls out of it is not a bow. He tends to do a lot of wet work, and that's the way he prefers it. He's worked with Enid before because she doesn't seem to have a problem with the wet work. Rixa has been on a couple of different jobs with him too, but he is one who seems to thrive when other people are falling.
Okay, up next.
Rixa is a small tiefling. She looks very slight and very out of place. Her form and figure is a little out of place with her look, because she looks a little bit terrifying. She's a darker purple tiefling with tattoos that sort of shimmer in the light when she turns that are just stark white against her skin, or gray in some places, running all the way up through her hair and down past her robes. You assume elsewhere you could see him peeking on her arm if she rolls up her sleeve. But she wears these round glasses and usually has her nose buried in a book, and she's very small. Black hair that's sort of whooshed over the one eye. And is done up in a haphazard, I just need to get it out of my way, sort of thing where it's short, but just get out of my, it's in my horns, it's in the way of my book, I just need it pinned. Where's my wand? Oh, it's holding up my hair. Oh, shit. Just a little bit scattered. It's like she started tattooing spells on her body because she kept losing her book, is the idea you get from her the moment that you look at her. You're like, well, she just started, she just misplaced things, so she writes them down on her. She is the arcane equivalent of Andy in Parks and Rec writing notes on his body because he doesn't have a planner. That is what she is, and she just will bump into walls with her book if she is left alone too long. She has worked with a couple of them, although it often takes her a moment to go, oh yeah, that was the job. Good, it went well? I did good? Okay. They have to remind her, we did that thing in the South. Oh right, good. Incredible. So that's Rixa.
Okay, up next.
So Enid is sort of like Vice. She's a very, very sort of gaunt-looking human woman. She looks rather plain. Her skin and her hair are dull in color. She's very unassuming. She doesn't really look up from the floor a lot, not in a bashful, ashamed sort of way. Just, she doesn't seem terribly interested in what's above. She has a long sword and a shield on her back, and she's wearing mostly half plate, except for her sleeves, are cloth and they're tied up, sort of like Renaissance style. Yes, she walks in, she always has a hand on the hilt of her blade, so here you go.
All right, and last but not least.
Trezarin is a half-elf. He's a black man, very Idris Elba in look. He's got dreads that kind of hang loose on his shoulders. He's also got very orangey red eyes, like orangish red. But you notice he has like a small like half cape, and he has wrapped around his forearms. He has a large amount of bandages wrapped on his forearms, and he's about maybe like 5'8", pretty quiet, not really, and pretty thin. He's mainly just sitting down while everyone's at the fire, like looking through his spell book.
Okay. As you guys have gathered around the fire, most of you travel pretty light. You guys are used to long days on the road. The travel rations have been bland, but sustained you. And would you guys like to set up a watch before you travel your way into Hopperduke? Great.
Absolutely.
I think Rixa accidentally happens to be on watch because everyone else goes to bed and she's reading her book and she's like, guess I'm on this one.
You're accidentally on
Watch.
Yes.
I will take watch 2.
Okay, there's 2. Who's on 3?
I'll be on 3.
I'll take 3 and I'll take the rest because elf trancing.
Okay, 3 and 4. So, those of you that are taking your watch, go ahead and roll me a perception check, please.
I don't know these stats off the top of my head. What are my modifiers?
The trouble.
-1.
That
I
is
have
an
no wisdom.
11.
An 11 for Venra.
14.
For Enid, 14. Vice has a 16. Rixa, an 18. Okay. As you guys are resting throughout the night, you can see that the mountain range that is nearby, you can see the lights of Hupperduke. Yes, Venra. Something up?
You said perception?
Yes.
Sorry, I have that at advantage because
Ah.
I'm using my eyes. So hold, please, while I roll another D.
Hey, while he's holding, we just hit our first giveaway of the night with 35 concurrent viewers. So, based on who's in that chat right now, I'm gonna roll a winner, and then that winner is gonna be allowed to go over and pull. Actually, if y'all want to if you want to be entered, put #pins in the chat, please. That is #pins plural, and I will pick from those people or our patrons. Go nuts!
Nicely done, guys. All right, #pins. Updated for Venra is a 16. You guys keep a well watch throughout the night. The lights of Hupperduke are, they illuminate the low-lying areas of the mountains, and it is out here in the wilds, in the lands that are mostly farms and small communities. You can tell when there's a city approaching, when there's a city on the horizon. And Hupperduke is one that is, well, not as metropolitan or cosmopolitan as Dash. It is an industrial city. It is a city that is active and busy all the time, and there is a joy to the work that the gnomes of Hupperduke do. And so you can, some of you at different times hear small, what sounds like claps of thunder in the distance, but are born of no storm. And you can see different little flashes of light. The rest of the evening passes seemingly without incident. Throughout part of the night, you guys do see maybe there are a couple of wolves that sort of come sniffing around, but at your skill level and just the smell of blood and danger on you, natural animals have long learned to avoid your paths. You rise in the morning and you begin to travel the rest of the way up into Hupperduke. Anything in particular you guys would like to do on the way before you make your arrival in the city?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Great. As you guys are making your way into Hupperduke, which if you don't get to say tonight, I suggest you do because it's very fun.
I'm glad we've all traveled to Hupperduke.
See?
Yeah, Hupperduke is a really nice place this time of
There
year.
we go.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm saving mine.
good.
We all can only have one, so that makes sense.
As you guys are making your way into the city, you come in from I believe it's the north? South? Let's call it the north. That looks like a better way to enter this place. Yeah, northeast. Why not? As you guys are making your way in, there are a number of lodges and some dense city homes and apartments, all sort of crammed together. There are a few major streets. The city's not laid out in any particularly thought out manner. There's no grid or anything like that. It's very sort of spider web in its approach, more out of necessity than out of city planning. And you can see all throughout the city different parts that have grown up and been evolved by the variety of machinery that is here. A lot of it is brass and iron and worked steel. There are grids and scaffoldings up near many of the buildings. Some of the workshops that you go passing by have like zip lines with little notes tied on them that you see sort of whizzing by. The outside of certain buildings, there are these Rube Goldberg machines washing the windows and scraping them along. And about every 15-20 minutes you hear a loud burst of that reminds you of like cannon fire or the pop of a flintlock in the distance, or maybe it's just a crashing cart filled with bolts and wagons. But it is a city that is busy and lively in its business.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a winner on the pins, by the way.
All right.
Can I get a drum roll from everybody, please? Thank you. It is Lightbringer!
Yay!
Lightbringer 17, who was the lucky number. So, I'm gonna send you a link to our pin page. You pick which one you want. You private message us with your address and your choice, and we will get that out to you. In the meantime, stick around. We're now only 12 away from our next giveaway. So,
Nice.
keep those viewers coming in, fam.
Yes.
Go, Wildemount, go.
As in the with no other particular business, you edge your way towards these Ironside Barracks, and you are greeted outside the barracks of the Watchmaster with a couple of short, well-armored gnome folk that have these long sort of spears, and looking at their spears, you can tell that there are sort of mechanical grips.
Cody, really fast. Wiggle your jack. It's doing weird things.
Okay.
Thank
Doing
you.
weird things. Is that better?
Much better. Thank you so
Yes,
much. I
much
appreciate
better.
you. Keep going.
My apologies, guys. So, you go to the Ironside Barracks. There are a couple of gnomish guards that are outside there, short buckler shields and long spears in their hands, sort of armor that looks much like boilerplate and pieces as you make your way up. You look like quite the aggressive and dangerous crew. You see them sort of go on guard, and one of them will call out, "Well, you there? What you doing?"
Working?
When did we get here? When? Oh, sorry. Hello.
Right. No, you can't go inside till you state your business.
Well, he stated it. We're here for work.
Yes, but what kind of work? Like you're not a guard. I mean, well, are you?
Well, we're hired swords. Well, and other things, but
Did we hire some swords? I don't know. Maybe Bram hired some swords. You want to talk to Bram? No, he's in a terrible mood today. Well, somebody should talk to him.
We're really good at terrible moods. We could help.
I'll walk up.
Uh-huh.
Be like, we have been sent from Rexenshire. So, please allow us to do our business.
Make a persuasion check.
Dirty 20.
Okay. They sort of look at you and their eyes go a little wide. They're slightly impressed and they're like, "Really? Now, you don't say. Okay. Well, and they, well, all right then. Here, come with me." And he sort of, the one that had greeted you turns and makes his way back into the Ironside Barracks. You can tell that there are specialty doors that they have. Most of the doors here were initially built to be gnome-sized, but they have like the baker door that has that double lift on it, so they can open it for you guys to come in. As you make your way in, he's very chatty as he is traveling with you. So, first time in Hupperdook, is it?
No.
Oh. Well, I hope you liked it last time.
It's a city.
Yeah.
It's a little, I don't know, workshoppy for me.
Little.
Oh. Well, yes, that's part of the charm, being little and workshoppy and a little workshoppy. That's what we do. We sort of workshop stuff. But
You're very good at your job, but we have our job to do. Thank you.
Of course. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you all here to talk to Bram, and I'm just gonna go back to my job now.
I lean over to Enid and I'm like, are all the boys we know really moody? They all seem really dark and moody.
She just looks over at Rexa and like, yep.
Oh, it's all of you. What the fuck? Why am I the only one? I was like, yeah, workshop. Oh, we're not supposed to like the workshop? Oh, okay.
You can.
Me with my, 17 charisma or whatever I have, I'm just excited to be here.
You can.
I do.
I like the guns.
Yeah, they're lucky you're here. You're smoothing out all the edgelord that is happening around here.
There's
Oh, man.
what's going on.
ah, shit. When we picked roles tonight, did we all pick Liam?
Yes,
Oh.
yes, you all pick Liam, and I
Nope.
actively did not do Russian, so I wouldn't just be Laura Bailey, but I guess that's who I am, so I'm switching fucking accents now, and I'm gonna be Russian! So this is my voice now, and it's fine, and we're all just going to go with it, because I have decided that this is my place in this group, and I'm just going to deal and be this. Okay? Good. Amazing. Hi, hello!
It's four men and a baby.
Yep. Sounds about right.
The guard will knock on the door with his long spear and give it a good solid tap, before he sort of skitters himself away, not really eager to face you guys or his boss at the moment. When he knocks on it, the door does sort of swing open as though it had not been fully latched at the moment, and you guys can hear coming from within the deeper voice of a far busier man than the guard that was outside. What do you want? Who's that? Come in here.
Oh, hello, sir. That's not my voice. We didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just going to change accents every time I talk now, and it's fine. My friends and I were, we were just hoping to come say hello. We believe we're here for work and swords and, to guard, but not to guard, and, they are not feeling very chatty today. Hi, and she just goes to shake his hand.
He'll step from around the desk and he holds up his hand, and he does shake it, and you can see that there's a young woman, another gnomish young woman that is next to him, in a chair across from his desk, and she looks pretty terrible. She looks malnourished. She looks, she's got like a blanket around her. She's got a plate of like biscuits and bacon that she is slowly eating. And Bram sort of looks over you all and sort of realizes who you are. And right, the fixers. Yes, come in. I was just speaking with Nima here. She's one of the victims of this most recent event. Please come in and shut the door, would you?
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I just go to sit next to her.
When we go in and pass the guard,
Yep, he'll give you a little nod and he's taken off. As you guys go ahead.
Can I go ahead and examine the girl?
Yeah. Do you want to?
in a medical fashion, Meg?
Yeah.
We're
Listen.
starting with that? Okay.
I am sitting right next to her, just asking if she likes to read. Like,
Yeah. Make a medicine check, please.
Ooh, yeah, that's a 9.
Okay. You sort of get down in front of the chair. You hold your hands out, sort of gently, sort of touch her glands and look over the different parts of her, and you realize that she all the stuff that's pretty easy to pick up. You get the feeling that she's been eating food that gnomes normally don't eat, just things that aren't like not really cooked meat, stuff like that. She looks dehydrated. She looks a little malnourished, but nothing that she doesn't seem that she won't recover from. You wouldn't really know the difference with a 9 anyway. So, Bram goes, "Good, thank you. We've been having a bit of trouble lately. It's escalated a tremendous amount. Kobolds in the area have always been an issue, but something in the last few months has organized them. Raids and attacks, things like that. It wasn't until about a week ago we had one of the Kryn war criminals that we had picked up in the mountains fleeing from one of the battles. We thought put her in jail, and she was awaiting transport. A couple of nights ago, the jail was assaulted, exploded from the outside, some form of magic or maybe blasting powder. The experts aren't really sure, but it was quite the mess. So I hired some local adventurers, put the guard on high alert, and they poked around a bit, went into the mountains to track. Skin was her name, but they didn't make it back. Nima here is the only one that made it out of the mountains. Nima, why don't you tell them what you were just telling me? Okay. Right. So I had been doing a journey to the front, delivering munitions. I build munitions here in Hupperdook, and we had put together some experimental pieces that we wanted the army to try out. I was on my way back when I was attacked. My caravan was slaughtered, but they kept me alive. Me specifically. And she sort of drifts off for a moment. And then she shakes herself back. I'm sorry. I saw mostly kobolds, but I knew that they were working for someone that they kept referring to as the master, and the elf one. They put me to work for most of the day, gathering guano and other materials they had. They wanted me to build them these bursting acorns that we've made here in Hupperdook. That they're very easy to use, very volatile, just sort of explode when you throw them. They were wanting me to build them in larger and larger quantities. It was weeks, I think. We were in the cave when the other adventurers came bursting in. I broke free and started chucking acorns just everywhere I could. And they yelled at me to run, so I did. I thought that they would be right behind me, but I got down the mountain about an hour, and then I waited. And nobody came down, so I came back to town and passed out. I just woke up this morning, so. Right. Like she said, we haven't had a lot of time to follow up on this. But I think Nima here can at least give you directions to where they were holding her. We'd like to see if any of those adventurers are still alive, and whatever these kobolds and their master have planned, none of it can be good for us here in Upper Duke, so...
So we're the rescue party for the rescue party.
Well, from what I understand, that's kind of what you guys are good for, right? When other people fail, you come in and...
I'm just making sure we're clear.
Okay, all right.
Why can none of our problems just be like a bakery burned down, we have to help build it and eat all the extras? Why is it always these? That's fine. But are you okay, sweetheart? She's just gonna try to comfort the girl again and make sure that she's like really all right.
So she is, she's a little, make an insight check.
Natural 20! I see into her soul!
She's a little shell-shocked, for sure. She's far more comfortable being in here and around gnomes and people that she, even if she didn't know them, people that she recognizes. You know what I mean? So yeah, is she doing great? Probably not, but she is, she's hanging in there.
Can I will turn to Bram?
Yep.
The identity of the prisoner, is that still known?
Yeah, I got it right here. That's a Sken Zabris. SKENZABRIS. She was captured for war crimes, poisoning food supplies, water supplies, raids and destruction of nearby farms. She's widely reputed as a saboteur and sort of something different than a spy. She's quite destructive, from what we can tell. Fled one of the most recent battles, and this was the closest city for her to be dropped off in. So, I'm not sure exactly how she fits into all of this, but the fact that she's free and not behind bars is... well, it's not good news.
Disturbing is the word you're looking for, I think. Concerning, perhaps. And she opened her book, the thesaurus page in the back. Discomforting, makes you uncomfortable, makes you sleepless and restless.
Any of those, all of those. Yep, definitely all of those.
Please, show me where she was broken free.
All right, come with me. You guys exit the barracks, and it's a small trek over to the prisons, and you can see it's been gone through. They have sort of a bag with all of the evidence that they had found. Some of the stuff is starting to be put back together. You can see that the walls, right where had been sort of exploded inward towards her, and then burst through. So when Bram has you there, he goes, the last team that came through here found this this note on the scene, and he hands you this small charred piece of paper. You can make out some of the words. You can't make out all of them. But what you can see, it says, "Worry not. I am an ally of your no questions. Take this ring and follow my humble domain. Stand back.
Good planning. Okay, well, she read it
All
and
right.
listened. Okay. Do you think someone leaving a note like this behind instead of just taking it, or would want to be followed, maybe?
I don't know if they left it intentionally. My guess is that they didn't know. She didn't know the people that busted her out.
She just
Clearly.
moved.
Yeah.
So can I take 10 minutes and ritually cast detect magic on the area?
Okay. Sure. The magic of the area. So there are some deeper within the cell. There are some wards that have an anti-magic effect to them, and so you can tell that it's a purely mechanical black powder effect that blew open the door,
Okay.
blew open the wall. Excuse me.
So I will turn to my companions and say, there is no trace of magic in what did the damage to this building. Therefore,
That's
it can
good.
only be assumed that it was these acorns that,
Or just gunpowder.
yes.
It could be both. You set some sort of trap and then set. Either way, it's going to be harder to track because we can detect magic. We can't detect this necessarily.
Well, we can try and follow any
Yeah.
footprints, tracks, anything like that, and we know where they were.
Tracking's not real.
But we know where they were headed, and we know somebody who's been there.
Exactly.
Well, this will be a fun adventure for us then. Let's go.
Do
Well-
we need to prepare or do anything in town before we leave?
Do we
Yes.
probably need to do some shopping?
Just basic supplies.
You know, healing potions for the
Yeah, I don't
healers.
think anybody here is somebody who could patch us up, so we might need to protect ourselves.
I'm not that man.
I don't have an access to a single healing spell. Let's go.
My,
I am.
Excuse
My
me,
armor.
Yes.
My-
sir. And she'll actually look him in the eye. I'm sure your garrison has access to healing potions or poultices of some sort. And you are clearly making great use of them here.
No, I understand what you're saying. It's just, with the war on, we're being taxed to the near oblivion, and we're
We'll
Oh,
come and
I apologize. I thought that this was something you wanted done in an efficient and timely manner. My apologies.
All right. Okay, listen. I've got one tool I can lend you guys. It might be useful. It's not potions. They're too valuable. They're too easy to use. I can't just give you what we got. I do
Give
have
us an adrenaline shot. Give us an adrenaline shot. Just.
I do have a staff of healing that I can give you guys though. But
I guess that'll work.
Do you want it back?
yeah, I want it back.
Well,
We can promise to try.
now that we'll survive because
Yeah.
of your help, you'll be able to get it back.
All
And
right.
so Trezarin will just slowly reach out.
Yeah, you guys will make it back to the barracks. You can see that they have a couple of they keep that under like lock in a magical cabinet. They have a few specialty items that you suspect are probably Brahms. Like he probably either paid for them or somebody donated them to the city. Magic items in Wildemount are rare. You can't just buy them at a store. So, and this is something.
We picked a good group to have no healers. We picked a great world to never roll a healer in. Mercer, I love all your subclasses, but why didn't you give us a new cleric?
Because there is one. It's the blood domain.
Ah!
So you guys, you can use it. So Trezarin or Rixa, because healing spells are not on either of your spell lists, you'll need to make a spellcasting check. It's a DC of 10 plus the spell level in order to cast it through the item. So that's. Go ahead.
Brahm, one question about this job before we leave.
Yeah.
Any treasure we find, is that?
Unless it is proprietary schematics specifically from Hupperduke, you guys are welcome to keep it. So.
All right, that's all I needed.
I do have some payment that I've set up with your contact, but I need to get it together for you. So I'll have it for you when you get back.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
We all ready?
Why not?
Sorry, I just realized my my items didn't save because I was like, I have magic. Oh, they didn't actually save in my thing, so I'm just trying to like use the items that I actually bought earlier. So I'm gonna be out of it for a second while I do that. Thank you.
Okay. As you guys, Nima is going to give you a map that of where she traveled through the mountains. There is a waterfall that she tells you about. That behind the waterfall is a cave in which they would gather the guano, and that's where she had escaped from. Beyond that, they kept her blindfolded when she wasn't in her workstation or when she wasn't gathering materials and making the acorns, the blasting acorns. So she doesn't have a lot of. Oh no! Wait, yeah, she's gonna have a map for no, whatever. You can. We have a map. I don't know that I'm giving it to you, but I'm not doing Fog of War things, so
That's
Cool.
fine.
take it. There you go.
But we have a map to the waterfall,
Yep. Yes,
and
you
the
do.
cave is behind the waterfall.
In classic RPG fashion, yes. The
Oh,
cave.
So we are going to
is
be the
behind the
rescuers
waterfall.
going down under.
Yes.
Oh,
See, I was going for the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water,
Thank
but
you. You gotta get there first.
yeah, I gotta fuck
Yeah.
you.
Well, the good news is because we have the map, we don't have to go chasing waterfalls.
oh no!
So we're just going to stick to the rivers and the lakes that we're used to.
Can we sing the
Wow.
map song? Got
Before we head out, I'm going to ask if she happens to have any of these acorns, so we know what we're dealing with.
You know what? Yeah, she ran out with 4 of them. So she will give those to you. So a blasting acorn takes an action to throw, and it is a DC 10 dexterity saving throw for, I believe, everyone within 5 feet of the acorn. It deals 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
Explosions.
Explosion.
Acorns explode.
Explosion!
Yeah, that's right.
In the words of Mr. Torg.
Exactly. Okay, guys, you set off up the mountain. There is the mountain face that you guys are making your way up and across, going from side to side, climbing this sheer cliff face. And you can see the heavy, fast rushing water that is spilling over the edge from the Silver Falls waterfall. As you guys are making your way up the mountain, you are forced to travel in a single file line. Who is up front? What is your marching order?
Vice, you want to go first? You want me first?
I can go first for now.
Okay. I will say while we're walking though, she's taking her sleep.
Okay. She has taken her Enid has taken her sleeves off.
Yep,
Vice
sleeves
is-
are bullshit.
Vice is number 1, Enid number 2. Who's number 3? Number 3 is Rixa.
I'll be number 4.
Number 4 is Venra.
5.
And Trezarin is 5. Okay.
We couldn't go in order of where our windows are or anything. Now we had to bounce around.
As long as you guys remember it, you're good. So, as you guys are making your way up, the waterfall, the sound of the rushing water, is near deafening. It's extremely loud. No, I will not update now. We will do that at another time.
Now is not the time.
Now is not the time for an update. Bad computer,
Remote streaming problems, y'all.
right?
Although if you've watched us for long enough, you've seen me jump up mid-game, run around to the display computer, and push a bunch of buttons to make those update notifications go away. So it's good to know that the stream is keeping in the spirit of everything we still do live.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, Vice, you can kind of see behind the curtain of water, and you can see that there's about 25 feet of rock, and you don't really see where it turns into a cave back behind there, just sort of from the way that it curves.
Oh, where did everybody go?
Yeah, that's my whole party. We're gonna see if they come back.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do this. We're gonna reconnect.
Roll 20, y'all. It's new to us. We learning. Although, thank you, Malcolm Griffin, who's in general chat left a bunch of micro commands for Roll 20 in chit chat on our Discord. It's useful Roll 20 commands. And so, if anyone wants to pull that up, it's very interesting. So, especially for you, Cody, that could be a lot of fun. It's like generating NPCs and stuff.
Oh, wonderful! That
it's a lot
sounds
of fun.
really great. I am excited to explore those things. I'm reconnecting to the game as a whole, so I sincerely hope that I cannot see my players. I can see 4. I'm missing Trezarin. 5. I got him. All right.
Hey.
There it is.
Just like Ash Ketchum, gotta get him.
Yeah, and just like Ash Ketchum, we're the fucking best.
No.
Yep.
Hey, keep going. Let's go.
So, if you want to see them argue about this, join our Patreon and go to the Discord where they fight about it all the time.
No, we have
All the time.
promised people a stream with podiums and like a proper debate about this at some point.
Okay. So, hey, Vice, make me a perception check as you're rolling your way up here. It's going to be at disadvantage because of the sound and the rain curtain, all those things obscuring your view. Please.
You got it, dude. Whoops, that die's gone forever because remote streaming means small spaces. A 19 and a 20! So
Nice.
19! 19!
Very well
total.
done. You can see in the reflection of the water where the cave is back behind there. You can also see that it is slick with these watery puddles, and in the reflection, you did not expect to be able to make it out quite so well. But there are these. There looks like some small dim fires that are burning, and the light is bouncing off of the rear of the water. There. So.
All right, I'll turn to everybody and let them know that they are definitely inside, and they are using their campfires for light.
Okay. So
Okay, so what do we think? Do you want to like scare them because we could sneak in all spooky and then do shit?
Have you seen me?
Okay, some of us could go in all spooky and you could just run in at them and be big and scary.
Or I could shoot them from here.
Yes, but then that's just.
it's a
I mean, I
90
suppose
degree
you could. We don't know if they have any other like prisoners with them we don't
We
want to
can-
kill.
We can try to sneak in. I will not do well, but we can certainly try.
It's very fair. I may not do well either, but we can try.
Yeah.
We
Why
can
not?
try to sneak round.
Why not?
I'll take stealth checks from everybody then, please.
I'm
God.
going to have my sword out.
Okay. Big sword for a big man.
Yes.
I love that this edgelord team was not designed to stealth, was not designed to heal. It's got one job on this
Yep.
quest.
That's
One
Fuck
job.
things up.
And it does it very well.
Which I'm very glad, because none of us knew what we were going to be in for this campaign, so I'm very glad that we didn't get into it and it was like, you guys are doing sabotage, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Nice.
It's fine.
20
We
plus
discussed
4.
nothing after all this.
Natural 20 for a 24.
All right.
16.
Same.
12.
Nice. You guys are behind Vice, extremely quiet. I mean, wouldn't know that they're there. Vice, the sound of the waterfall actually does a fair amount to cover your approach. You do make some noise as there are these like puddles that you step in. So it's just a slightly distinct difference from the sound. You are right at the corner. You guys have not seen any movement or activity coming your way. What would you like to do?
I would like to quietly, she just kind of runs her fingers up and just strokes the Princess Leia bun horns that she has.
Mm-hmm.
And activates. You now see there are some runes that don't show up unless they're active. She empowers the 2 runes that are tattooed and patterned all over her, in strange letters all over her horns. So I will do that.
Okay, which runes are you empowering?
I only have the one at this level.
Okay.
I only have Glyphs of Aegeus.
Okay.
So
Aegis.
it is
Yeah,
Aegis. Thank you.
Aegis.
Whatever. I only have the A glyphs. The glyphs, eh? And
the
that
A
is.
team.
Got it. Cool.
So it's like reactionary, and I have stuff I can do.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm just doing 2 of them.
Sounds
I have a
good.
question.
Enid. Yes.
Can I, as Blood Hunter, can I bloody my stuff now and then do shit to people after, or does it have to be at the same time?
I believe you can do it now and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long do your rights last? 'Cause I think maybe a minute.
Until I hold, as long as I hold the weapon or I complete a rest.
Oh,
Okay.
Then
So
yeah,
you could do it now, and it would be ready to roll for the rest of the time.
So I'm going to. She's gonna cut down her arm, and you can see now that her arms are completely scarred the fuck up. She's gonna cut down her arm and then draw it across her blade.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's left on her hand, she's rubbing across her face, Dragon Age style,
Nice.
and pulling out her shield.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Do we? And whispering to
Mhm.
my group.
Got you. Yeah.
Do we?
Well,
do we wanna
probably
have-
not whispering over the waterfall.
That's
You-
true. That's
So,
true.
talking. Yeah, I got you. Go for it.
Hand
Do we wanna
signs.
have one of, yeah.
Do you
we wanna
think
have
we
one
should
of the,
stealth now?
Do we want to have one of the ranged guys poke your head around, see what's up?
I mean, I'm doing that regardless.
He's like, what do you mean? Do we want to? What? Like,
All right. Who's going around the corner?
I am.
All right, Venra, you make your way up past the rest of the team, up towards ice. Make me a. What was your stealth? Was a natural 20? We'll go ahead and
Correct.
take that. You poke your head around the corner, and you can see within the light of the fires that they're not campfires. They are sort of smoldering flames of a workbench, of a table and chairs, of some burning piles of like the bat guano that accumulates here. And in the dancing in the light, you do see these two crossbow turrets that are aimed out, and they're kind of shifting enough to let you know that they are like scanning. They do not see you, but you see nothing that is alive here.
I would like to, from the odd quiver-like thing on his back that he's been carrying, take out the bad news.
Yes.
And take a bead. And before I go and take the shot, there's a couple of turrets. You want me to try and take them out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I will
Said the dirty word.
take a shot with the bad news.
All right. Why don't you all flip for initiative? The turrets will have the surprise condition.
Flip that
And
dish.
yeah, for those of you that are joining us for the first time, we utilize a card initiative system. You remove your dex modifier worth of the lowest cards, ace high, because ace low is for Canadians.
There's any Canadians in the chat.
I
Sorry.
have to use the disc, the fucking what's it called one?
The random org.
The random. Or there's the one in the macro.
Okay.
That one's mine.
Hey, there's yours. Thank you. All right. I'm going to move it so people can see it. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to just pull a card and not draw it, but just drag it onto the table, that can be yours. Do you need a card, Vice?
Yeah, hold on.
I got you. You drew 10 cards. My God.
I don't know.
That's fine. Vice, you're on an ace.
All right, sounds good.
Nice.
I will. He's gonna pull out his gun and do stuff. So I'm just gonna pull out my sword. Well, my sword's already out, and run around the corner.
Okay. You come running around the corner. The turrets are caught by surprise. With your enhanced speed, you can make it to them. They're only about 20 feet from you. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Hell yeah. Okay. So I'm going to. Let's see. I have 2 attacks, and I believe I can manifest Echo as many times as I want.
Okay.
Yeah. So as a bonus action, I'm going to manifest an echo of myself. It is a gray, almost translucent duplicate
Okay.
of myself on the other side of the turret. And then I'm going to take 2 attacks on this man. So let's see. Ooh, those are not great. My lower of the 2 is a 9. The other one's a 9.
So the 9 hits it, but it doesn't go through its armor. Armor class of 17.
Okay.
So what was your second attack? I missed
19.
it. Yeah, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll some damage on that.
Yep, and then let's see. I'm actually gonna use my Butcher's Bib ability to re-roll my damage dice once per turn.
Great.
I have to use the second one. Much better. So 13 damage on that hit.
Yeah, 13 points of damage. The you come bashing into the turret. It wheels about. It's clearly going to shoot you in just a moment. After Vice, Venra.
All right, I'm going to take a shot with my bad news. Do I get
Okay.
advantage because surprise or?
No, you don't get. It just doesn't act. I
can.
believe.
Okay. Then I'm going to spend a grit point and gain advantage.
Okay.
And hold on while I roll here. So roll in a d20, and then roll another d20. And then we're going to take that 17 plus...
17 plus hits, so you're good there. Roll damage.
Roll damage. All right, I'm getting used to bad news, like we all are. 2d12 plus 4. Dang. All right, 2d12.
Okay.
13 plus 4, 17.
Which one did you target? The one Vice was at, or the other one?
I'm gonna take out the other one.
Okay, you take out the other one. Yeah, one shot, and the entirety just sort of splinters and goes scattering across the wall.
Now, what a misfire rolling for misfire is only on crits, fails. How did they work for firearms? That's what I thought. Okay, I was just like, yeah, it's just the ones. This is my first time using guns. I want to make sure I'm doing it right. All right.
The misfire score should actually be on there.
I think it's a 3 for
it's a 3 or lower. Yeah.
Okay. Any other your second attack, Venra, or
does that count as a significant threat? Would that turret have counted as a significant threat?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So my grit point is back, and then I am going to reload the bad news as my second attack because that's what I have to do. I'm keeping track of the ammo there too. But I am going to. You said it's how far away from me?
25 feet.
I am going to use my bonus action to use my racial ability to teleport right next to.
Okay, you teleport right next to it.
And using my Blessing of the Raven Queen, I teleport up to 30 feet into an unoccupied space that I can see. And I also gain resistance to all damage when I teleport until the start of my next turn.
Okay, sounds good. Then we have Rixa and Trezarin on 7. Oh no, Enid on a 9. Enid on a 9. Enid.
I think, yeah.
Thank you. I can get up to 1. I'm gonna go and smack it twice.
All right, go for it.
That's 24 to hit.
Definitely hits. Yeah.
And 21 to hit.
Yeah, your base one attack. Your base damage. It's only got 2 hit points.
Then boom.
You come over with your shield and sword, and what energy or what effect is on your sword right now?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay, so it's just coated with some blood, and now wood chips and splinters as you cut through the turret, and just sort of again mechanized parts just sort of scatter along across here.
Like a really gory hodgepodge craft card.
Good.
Using the blood as glue.
Yeah. Exactly.
I bedazzled my sword with wood chips.
Yeah.
As you guys
Don't remember doing this at camp. It's new.
you guys are we are out of initiative, so we can go ahead and delete all these cards. You look around. You can tell immediately that this is where the last group had fought and been captured. You can see the charred remains of there are kobold remains here. A lot of the kobold remains look just more goo than body. And you can see that you can also see that there is a steel door in the back of the cave that appears to be locked. What would you guys like to do?
Do you want me to open the door?
Can I investigate the door for traps first?
I mean, if you have to, it's a lot less fun, but yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna start getting her thieves' tools.
Okay. Make the investigation check.
Thank you, props.
That is a 25.
25. Yeah. The door is locked. It is not. It is not trapped.
Hmm?
I'll turn to her and I'll be like, "It's all you."
Is Dex?
Yeah, dexterity plus proficiency. I'm assuming you're proficient in thieves' tools.
Yes. Yes, I am.
All right.
Ooh, girl. 23.
23 does do it. Yeah, you can tell this is a very secure door, and it actually threatens to sort of bend your locks, but you are beyond skilled enough to get in there and sort of hit all of the pins and give it a strong enough twist. And it's got sort of a heavy like rolling door. So as you're holding the lock out of place, people will come over and start spinning it for you, kind of vault door style. As the door comes swinging open, you guys can see that within is a catacomb of rooms and dangers. And I would, you know what? Do you guys want to take a break? Or you want to push through?
I
I'm
could use
good.
a little one,
Good either
even
way.
if I'm the only one.
Let's keep pushing, Venra. If you need to
Go.
If you need to go, let's
I'll just be right back.
go for it. Okay. You guys begin to make your way into the room, and I'm gonna do the map reveal because we do not use maps in our games usually. So let's see how this is gonna go. That was for me. Now for the players.
Whoa!
I need to
There.
be way back
Someone
here.
is in the wall. There we
Yes.
go. I
Yeah,
can move me.
You can. You should.
I can move other people too.
Well, maybe don't do that. Maybe just do you.
I was he was in the wall.
Well, okay.
She was in the wall. Oh, sorry, Enid was in the wall. I
That's where I
apologize.
wanted to be.
In the wall. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So you guys have made it past the steel door into this. Oh, you got your hit points on there. That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's
Yep.
super-
Fancy. You guys can see lining the walls all throughout the area are these sort of copper brass tubes, and you can hear different messages and words being spoken through them. There's sort of a communication tube system. What languages do you guys speak?
Undercommon. Excuse me, no. I like deep speech.
Common, Elvish, Marquesian, and Zemnian.
Okay.
Damn.
I think just common.
Okay. Okay. You guys don't really understand what's being said. It's being spoken by the kobolds in Draconic. So if none of you are speaking the Draconic, then you are a bit of the SOLs, my friends. So you guys are here. It's clearly a very active place. What would you guys like to do?
Do we want to just go in and kill all of them?
That feels like a lot of fun.
That feels like it is what we're meant to do.
Also,
Why
thank you. Go to
wouldn't
sleep. It's 3:30 a.m. Thank you for tuning in. Please go
Oh,
sleep. But
Feel better.
please come back. Yeah, feel better. Feel a lot
Thanks
better.
for
Yeah.
stopping
Please come back.
by.
We're here
Thanks.
every night during the quarantine and during the outbreak and the global pandemic. We have been hashtag quarantine streaming, hashtag stream apocalypsing. So we'll be here daily. So come on back and please feel better.
Yeah.
Did we want to keep some of them alive so that we could torture them, talk to them?
I mean, that feels probably smart, especially if in a place like this, the catacombs, they may be more hiding. We should find out what's. We
Yeah,
should keep them for safety.
Maybe
I
they'll just have
suppose.
records and we can just kill
Yes,
them.
but without the promise of records, and also, I mean, I'm sorry, you should know that sometimes the secret things that are not on records are the ones that are more important to find. I feel like you know that.
Fair
Aren't
enough.
we here to find the adventurers?
I think we just did.
No, they were taking capture.
Oh, they
Right.
didn't just kill him?
We
Why?
don't know that.
The kobolds were gooed up.
Oh.
But also, we're here to find the escaped
The bitch.
prisoner.
Yeah, we have to
Yes.
get that prisoner back. Now that one, we don't kill.
Correct.
That's good.
But we killed the other ones?
The kobolds, probably.
Why not?
Oh, I thought you meant the ones we're
Oh.
supposed to be rescuing.
No. No.
You're assuming that they've actually made it.
Well,
Well, let's
we
go
know.
find out.
We should go ask them.
Yep.
yeah, let's just go in.
Yeah. Which direction would you guys like to go? There's south, there is west, and then there's west north.
And the sounds are coming through pipes?
The sounds are coming both through the hallways and through the pipes. They have a like a distance communication system that you guys have recognized as these like call boxes of these pipes.
Can
So they can spread word once if it comes up. But you can hear some activity to the west, some activity to the south. This place is pretty lively. You can hear stuff just kind of from everywhere.
Can we see that like mess hall area that's down the hall? Those of us who have dark vision, it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
That's more. That's less than 60 feet away. So I feel like we'd
Yeah.
be able to see. Are there people eating right now? Are there people there?
There is nobody at the table. Make me a perception check.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage.
Hey, thank you. Needed it. Thank you. Amazing. It was a 3 and a 14. So what is my
The thing
perception?
over there.
-1. So a third. Because I forgot I have no wisdom.
So at 13.
Yep.
I'm going. Let's see. Let's do this. Give it to me.
Ooh.
Man.
It's terrible.
You hear that there are people over here. You cannot see them. You do not know where they are, and you do not know how many there are. But there are people over here.
Okay. And I whisper that to the group.
Okay.
Okay, we know there are people, but we could try to go south instead. Sort of circumnavigate whatever is happening, or we could just go in guns blazing, which seems to be your thing.
Yeah.
Guns and blood. And looking over at Enid. Guns and blood blazing. I like it. Blood bullets, let's go.
Blood doesn't blaze. You do know that, don't you?
You and I have not gone on the same adventures.
So, I mean, never mind. All right. I put the bad news back in the holster, and it seems to magically disappear. And I'll just pull out my pepper box and say, let's just take care of it.
And right before,
Let's kill these bitches.
yeah, let's kill these. Right before we start murdering everything, just 1 second, if you will, and I will cast Fortune's Favor on Venra. So you now, let's see, it takes 1 minute to cast. you can dismiss. You can dismiss the spell to roll a d20 and choose which of the d20s that you want to use. So,
Nice.
Yeah. So, and if you have advantage or disadvantage, you can roll the additional d20 after advantage or disadvantage has been applied to the original roll.
Hell yes.
So,
And my echo
thanks.
has been just walking.
Oh. Dude, just chilling with you, huh?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
accidentally turned to talk to that one for a moment, and I'm like, oh, wrong one. Hi.
Yeah.
I try and make friends with it, aware that that's not how it works, but like I feel like she does this every time, where she's like, maybe this time it'll be my friend.
Berxa, if
Amazing.
anyone could befriend the Echo.
Thank you so
And
much.
then
I understood that
Like,
reference.
He switches places with that one and goes, "That's true. You would be the one that could do it." And then
Can I hug? I was like, I go to hug as you switch back, and I'm like, oh, that's what the fuck is happening in this cave?
All right, guys, which way you going?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead. Okay. So you guys begin your trek up here. I'm just gonna help because we're doing a one shot. We're gonna move ourselves along. Look at us go. And as you guys are approaching, you do get the drop on some of these little kobold dudes that are here having their dinner. Aww. That one doesn't have a friend.
Well, kill him first, obviously.
Yeah, he's clearly the bad dude here.
Yeah, he's being isolated amongst the villains. He's probably a dick.
He's social distancing.
or he's doing his part to flatten the curve.
In
Well done,
Wildemount, this is not
He's
our reality.
the guy that brought fish.
Yeah,
He microwaved the fish. He dies first.
Listen, some of us have dietary restrictions and have to eat at work.
he's the guy.
So
who
here's what I'm gonna say, guys. I'm gonna give you guys initiative first, as you are a advanced mercenary team of let's kill these bitches. So we're gonna start with Vice because you are up front. Go ahead and give me your actions.
All right, I'm going to go up to. Actually, no, I'm gonna go down to the guys on the bottom.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, command my echo to move 30 feet to the to here. And I will make 2 attacks. One of them will come. Oh, thank you. One of them will come from me. One of them will come from my echo.
Okay.
This one is from me. That is a 19 to hit, I believe.
Absolutely hits. Yep.
Yeah. And then that does 11 plus 14 damage.
11
And then
plus, so 14 points of damage. Nice.
And then my second attack seems to come from the echo, and that one surely misses with a 9.
A 9 does miss.
That's
But
it.
it was mighty.
It was.
So, how many points of damage did you deal to the first kobold?
14.
14. Okay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
You got it. I don't think that one's very good. I think that one's just a +1. An 8.
An 8. Okay. You are going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you bring your blade into this kobold. The kobold sort of screams, "Ah!" And you watch as up in his horns and around his fins, you can see all of these little caps all of these little nodules and in the brow of his head, and when he falls, his head slams onto the ground, and like the demonstration of the blasting acorns previously, his head goes boom, Eraser's style.
Huh.
So that is it for that. Venra.
I'm going to grab my character and step right about here.
Okay.
I'm going to take a shot at the Lonely Hearts Club
Okay.
with the pepper box.
Got it.
I'm going to burn a great point to do it at advantage, but I am going to also do sharpshooter to get that extra damage. Actually,
Okay.
no, I'm not, because I watched him just massacre that guy, so I won't do that. So I will just take the normal roll, d20,
Okay.
18 plus 8.
Oh, yeah,
18 plus
hits.
9, hit.
Yeah.
1d10 plus 4. I'll roll the d10 and then add the 4.
Mhm.
That is a 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage is exactly what you needed.
Pop.
You, the pop of the pepper box rings throughout the hall, joining with the sort of explosion of the thunder cap of the acorn cap. It falls to the ground. It does not immediately go boom, but you can hear sort of its hissing, like zzz, like you're expecting it to pop soon.
And
Okay.
I'd like to take my second attack and attack the other guy who's still standing.
Okay, go for it.
And so just a normal attack.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Natural 19 plus.
Yep. And then d10 plus 4, 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage. So the second shot hits the kobold in the center mass. He sort of he is still up.
Cool.
After Venra, anything else, Venra?
No, that'll end my turn.
Great. Rixa, you're up.
Hi, hello. Okay, good, amazing. So it's just this one up here is still alive.
The one down bottom.
The bottom.
one,
Okay.
The one by Vice.
Okay. The top one was still on the screen, so I wasn't sure if he was.
He is exploding.
Okay, good. He's currently exploding. Okay, well, I can see nothing because corner 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wail on this guy. Wail, I mean, I'm gonna cast a cantrip. I am going to firebolt him.
Okay.
No, I am not. Let's see what my modifier is. That's a 10 to hit.
A 10 misses.
Fuck. That was on a 2. So I'm then going to, I'm gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna stand there and be upset. What
Okay.
happened? I didn't, fuck.
As the upsetness sets in, we're up to Enid. What would you like to do?
I'm going to right here next to Rixa,
Okay.
and I'm going to put my hand on her shoulder and say, maybe next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
'Cause I can't get to it.
That's what it
I'm
was.
sorry.
So I will use my turn for dickishness.
Okay. Trezarin.
All right, so let's see. I will move here, and I can still see this guy, right?
Which one? The one on the bottom or the one on the top?
The one on the bottom, the one who's still,
Yes.
somewhat
Yep.
up.
You can.
Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt to firebolt this guy.
All right. Second attempt at firebolt.
That is a 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Okay. It's 2d10. That is 6 points of fire damage.
6 points of fire damage is more than enough. He tumbles back against this sort of rock face there, and you can listen to the caps beginning to hiss. Within a few seconds, both of the kobolds explode, leaving behind very little in the way of kobold. Honestly, just mostly dead. Then,
Mostly dead. Good. Amazing. Still partially alive.
Still partly alive, as it is said. So I'm gonna kind of just move the map for you guys.
Also,
And yes,
does dodging it prevent all damage from nearby explosions, or is it?
It does not.
Partial
No.
damage. Okay.
Partial
well,
damage.
My echo dies.
Oh, your echo dies. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Listen, it appears to have no limit to how many echoes I can make.
Right.
So
Right.
it dies.
I'm gonna put your echo in the mountain there.
Yep.
Stop.
He goes away.
Echo in the mountain. Okay, you guys have disposed of some kobolds. You have some paths that you can begin to take. You can travel to the south. You can travel to the north. Give me some perception checks to see if you guys get an idea of what is around you.
Would you say this was a visual perception check for me?
I'll give you visual. Yeah.
Thanks.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
All right.
Enid on an 11. Come on. What's happening? There we go.
That's a 21.
21. Okay. Rick's on a 16, Vice on a 16, Venera on a 21, Trezarin on the dirty 20, Enid on an 11. So, here is what you guys can sort of see and hear. You can hear the faint workings. It sounds like there's a workshop to the north of here. You don't hear a lot of activity to the south. And that's what you get.
North.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd assume there are more people up north than south. So, do we want to head on up there?
We could also wait and see if anybody comes.
We could also raid the kitchen and see if they have healing potions.
I'm good to kick down that door.
I'm just saying while we're here.
Might as well. I mean,
they might
unless you
have
want to
it.
do your picky thing.
If you want.
Could we? They might have good food.
All right. I'll lockpick the door.
It might be unlocked.
I will
Yeah.
stand watch.
Okay, you stand watch. You head over to check on the door.
I'd like to take this opportunity while we're waiting and watching to reload.
Okay. So, beyond the rickety wooden doors is a rough-walled cavern that serves as the kitchen. Cutting block on the north is stained with old blood, while a low-burning fire on the south heats a cauldron hanging by chains. A thick, foul-smelling soup simmers within the cauldron. Two kobolds are hard at work in here. One gutting gamey meat, and one that is stirring the soup. I'm going to... Let's just do a simple initiative for this one. My guys. Your guys. All right, Enid, you are up first.
So I'm standing there with the door, and I'll look in and say in common, because
Uh-huh.
That's all we have. It's common. The ones that look like us, where are they?
Make an intimidation check.
Fuck. 14.
14. Okay. What? The ones that look like you? I don't know. I just cooked the meat.
All right, then. You didn't see anything. Close the door.
Oh, I'm gonna have my gun ready and be like, I don't get to shoot them?
Well, if they follow us, you do.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
I'll keep the doors open.
Yeah. Are you closing them or are you keeping them open?
Yeah.
Keeping them open.
Then I'm gonna shoot them.
Okay. Go ahead. Take a shot.
All right. The one on the right.
Mm-hmm.
$14 plus 8.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
All right. 9. Sorry. Yeah. That honestly doesn't, right?
A 9?
That's. I'm kidding. No. Plus 9. It was. Never mind. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage is exactly the number of hit points that the kobold has.
And I'm going to take a shot at the other one.
I didn't see anything.
That is a misfire.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. The kobold is going to charge at you. Kevin! And he is going to make an attack roll.
Cool.
He misses terribly. Back over to you guys. Let's say Rixa, you are the closest. Next closest, go for it.
Okay, good. I'm sorry about Kevin. And I'm going to try to pew pew firebolt again.
Okay, firebolt.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
That hits. Also, thank you D&D Beyond for upgrading my my dice for my cantrips automatically without me having to. Hey. 13 points of damage.
Nice.
Remember. And he dies.
As he's engulfed in flame, I look over at Enid and said, "See, blood blazing. You get it hot enough, you put enough fire, anything will blaze." Bubble.
For the record, I tried to stop this.
Agreed. Oh no,
And I'm closing the. Oh right. Wanted to see if there were potions. Go.
Yeah.
Go see if the kobolds keep healing potions in the ransacked kitchen.
I'm just saying, if they accidentally took them from someone, we have no healers. I'm going for broke here.
We have a healing staff.
Yep.
We have the one thing,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah,
You
it's
forgot the best healing is killing them first.
You
Is
guys
that
search through,
tattooed somewhere?
you search through the kitchen. There is nothing of note or use.
I need
Within the
to
kitchen.
roll the check to see if I repair my gun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So you guys are heading to the north now.
Mm-hmm.
So you see that there's that small divide right there. It sounds like the sort of mechanical and clockwork parts are to the left of the divide, but you guys are welcome to search either one if you are interested in it.
To the left.
To
The
the
left.
left. To the left.
Okay. I must adjust said map. Learning things. Look at me go.
Good job with the map, though, Cody.
Yeah,
it looks very good.
really,
Good job.
really great.
Yeah, really good job. We're learning stuff. We're figuring it out. It looks great. It's a good tool for us while we're doing that.
Right,
Thanks for the host, Spinny Moore. Hey, hey.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to get this in a place where you guys will be able to. I won't have to move it again immediately. So
Depends on how fast we kill everybody, you know?
Yeah, you guys make your way over into this workshop. You can tell immediately that this is like a tinkerer's station. It is very much developing weapons and items here. It looks similar to the stuff that you've seen in Hupperduke, but it is it's different. It's not gnomish. The table is human height.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys, from the inclined passage leading into the rectangular cave, you see a heavy lantern hanging from the ceiling, shedding light. A long table in the cavern is covered with large sheets of parchment, books, inkwells, charcoal. Numerous notes are spiked into the stone walls. As you look over the designs, there are any of you proficient in tinkering?
Sure am.
Make me an intelligence-based tinkering check, please.
Intelligence-based tinkering check. Oh boy. Just add my straight intelligence.
Yep,
So
and
that
your
is-
proficiency.
And proficiency.
Intelligence, yeah, you get proficiency.
Cool. So that is +4, so 16.
Okay. You can tell of the designs, there are a few things that are very interesting. Looks like whoever's doing this is making use. There's one note details the process by which sharks are to be placed into the waterfall lake in Silver Falls Grove. Another one has blasting schematics that would collapse, create a rock slide that would crush much of Hupperduke. Another one, it seems to be some sort of powered armor, powered clockwork armor that is here. And there's also surgical notes, which are everybody can see of how the blasting acorns are surgically implanted into the kobolds.
Wow. Is there any indication on who might be kind of running this operation in here? Can I check to see if there's any indication?
There is a very specific design note. I would like one of you to make me a history check with advantage as everybody assists you. So whoever's got the best history, give it a whirl.
I mean,
I have. No, I don't. No. +1.
Yeah, mine's +4.
All right, let's go with +4 with
So,
advantage.
We'll see how this goes. Don't me now. Okay, that's a 23.
A 23. Yeah, you recognize the design, and it is because it is very much a calligraphy style writing of multiple letters in common on top of each other, and it is the mark of the maker Stalmast. And you all remember some rumors about Stalmast, who used to be a weapons designer for the Dwendalian Empire. He was a famed human that worked here in Hupperduke, but the city of Hupperduke receives a fair amount of independence in both choosing their leaders and who they work with because of the value that they have to the empire. And Stalmast's crazed experimentations led him to being driven out of the city. And some of your spy notes from Master Esser is notes on trying to find Stalmast and make sure that he is not working for the Kryn Kingdom. You recognize that these are very much his designs, and it looks as though he is out for revenge on Hupperduke.
Are there any firearms or anything around in this Tinkerer's area?
I'll take investigation checks from everybody if you'd like.
It's just a 12.
13.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm not always on the chat.
Oh.
Trezerin, Venra, Vice, Rixa. Oh, Rixa. Nice. Nicely done, Rixa.
Hey, thanks. Me and my -1 did something right.
Investigation is intelligence.
Yeah, but oh, shit. You're right. Investigation is. I'm used to doing perception. Then never mind. I actually have an 18.
An 18.
Yes.
Well, 17 is what we were looking for, so I'm glad that we...
Hey, I'm glad that, thank you. I was so excited about, like, I know my stats. No, I'm not wisdomous. Can you tell?
As you guys are looking around, so within this particular workshop, there are some blasting caps. There looks to be like a cluster blasting cap, sort of like most of the blasting caps are designed after acorns, right? Blasting acorn. Looks like he'd sort of created a blasting pine cones. So you see 2 of those, but those are... That's it as far as like firearms go. He doesn't seem to be a gunsmith specifically. He has other interests. But what Rixa does find is over here, there is a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel!
Yay!
Secret tunnel! I
know my audience.
I would like to pick up some of the acorns and hand them to our other team members and be like, "Hey, can we?"
Yeah. So it's the 2 blasting pine cones.
Pine cones.
Yeah.
Pine cones. Yes, I would like to give those to people who are dexier than me.
Okay.
I'm not, but I would like a ranged thing that is.
I would like to give those to people who need range. I will give them both. I don't care. Talk amongst yourselves. But hey, look what I found by accident. It's a tunnel. It looks secret. I say we go. I hide things in secret places.
All right.
Oh,
And
make it 30.
it doesn't seem like there's any people in this workshop to have been making those people in a workshop noises. So perhaps we...
Down a secret workshop.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was. So what was making the noise? You do locate it. Underneath the table is a plate that is about the size of a. It's a crab about the size of a dinner plate, and it is sort of going through and hammering on stuff. It's like a little. It's like a little mechanical creature that is doing some work.
Can I try to say hello to it?
You do try to say hello to it. It doesn't really acknowledge you. It's very much like a pre-programmed clockwork piece. And
Okay, but what if I pick it up and put it in a bag? Will it keep doing things, or will it just spin around like a Roomba that has nowhere to go?
It's gonna try to do things. I will let you know it does not have the Stallmost mark on it. So it is not specifically his creation. He just seems to have appropriated it.
Well, then I will reappropriate it because it doesn't belong here.
Okay.
I would
So,
like
yeah.
Would you like me to Tinker's check to try and disable it?
to turn it off for right now. I will wake it up back later. But can you push a button? Is there
Can I
something?
give it a shot?
Yeah, give it a shot. Intelligence-based tinkering.
Ah, you're on this side of me. Shit.
That... Sorry, I have to get my added things. Intelligence-based tinkering. That is a 16.
Yeah, that's enough. You go ahead and disable it. You do see that
Technically an
within
18.
Perfect, even better. Within the pincers of the crab, clicky clicky, There are some weapon functions that it does seem to have, and it can apparently like shoot little BBs at people, I think. But it's not programmed to do that right now.
Well, we're gonna keep it, and if in a pinch, if we have to program it to scurry in and shoot people in a pit. I didn't even do it on purpose. Shit. Like, but I just
The clamps! Give them the clamps!
hold my little crab bag, and she's just happy as a clam.
Is
Aw.
there I have a quick question. Is there like a fire or anything around here, or any type of like?
There's the lamp that is over the table, but that's the light source in here.
Is it magical or is it just regular?
It is a continual flame lamp, so
Okay.
it is magical. It does not produce heat.
Then I will use my background thing to I will write a letter to my shadow network.
Okay,
Um,
nicely done.
In the arcane ink,
Mm-hmm.
I will write it to. I'll write it to Trent,
Mm-hmm.
and I will fold it up and throw it in the continual fire, and so he should get the letter. That
Nice.
That Stalmust is plotting something against Hupperduke.
Okay. Are you guys going to take any of the plans or schematics as evidence?
I take
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I will take. I won't take all the I will take the plans of destroying Hupperduke
Okay.
plans, and I'll let Venra get his little designs and whatnot.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys are going to proceed through this tunnel, and I have to go to the background area.
We should let the chat try to pick a Robo-Crab name for us.
Yeah, RoboCrab
Y'all
name.
go nuts. Think of you. Some of you know me very well, and you know what kind of names I like. But for the rest of you, have at it. Maybe we'll pick a great one. Robo-Crab name, go.
Enid, would you like to be second?
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Okay. So yeah, there you are. You're on the backside of the secret door.
Hey, Indigo Chameleon, thank you for the raid.
Yay! Thank you,
Yay,
Indigo. We really appreciate you guys. You guys are great friends of the channel, and we're excited to have Billy in with us on Saturday.
On Saturday.
That's right. We're doing a Dragon Age game Saturday night. So that's cool. How close are we to our 50 viewer giveaway?
I'm waiting. Sometimes it takes a minute for the chat to catch up when there's
Great.
a raid, so I'll let you know. But our next giveaway is at 50 viewers, and if you hang around till the end of the night, our big final giveaway of the night is going to be the Tray of Holding from Norse Foundry. It is a rainbow beholder on it. It is leather. It holds 4 full sets of dice around the edge, not counting. Oh, we're only 6 viewers away from our 50 viewer giveaway now. So
Which
stick
is a
around,
tea
grab your
infuser.
friends. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up and a lot of great giveaways, so just stick around. It costs you nothing to leave the chat on in the background and hang out. But we're excited.
Yeah.
So, welcome to One Night in Wildemount, our 2-year Streamiversary one-shot, inspired by the world of Critical Role that brought many of us together as gamers and players and friends.
Mm-hmm.
And hi, hope y'all stream went well.
Yes, welcome. So
Alrighty.
our heroes, a fixer team for a spy master, a 2 emissaire, is here looking for another group of adventurers, and they have stumbled upon a plot to destroy the gnomish tinkering town of Hupperduke by a disgruntled former weaponsmith, Stalmust. And they're about to travel through a secret tunnel. Okay, good.
Secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel.
I had to unmute it. Took me a minute.
I
was
paused.
just gonna do it silently.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Secretly?
So
Yes.
Were you
So-
tunneling?
as you guys open up the door and you begin to make your way into here, you find that this bedroom is empty. How This smooth-walled chamber is lavishly furnished and decorated compared to the rest of the lair. Its floor is covered in a thick carpet. Shag. Has to be a shag carpet. That's my note. I'm making it a shag carpet.
Must be shag.
Yep. And it holds a large, luxurious bed and an armoire, a vanity mirror, and a small bookshelf. So you guys are in here. What would you like to do? You can make investigation checks, or is there any particular piece that was described that you want to look at?
Yeah, she would like to lay down on the cozy rug and just like feel it.
Okay.
She's just, oh, it's so soft.
Get all up in that rug, Rixa.
Oh, she does. She's just like look how long these fluffs. Oh, what is that?
I'm gonna look for anything useful.
Yeah, I don't look very well, so.
I'm just gonna be on lookout.
Okay. So, Vice, as you are looking out, you can see that there is a lot of activity in the next room. There seems to be another, like, forge or workshop in there, and you can overhear people talking. One of them has a distinct Kryn accent that is clear. The other thing I will let you know is you guys are looking around. There is a locked chest beneath the bed. And there also on the armoire, you see a sending stone.
I would like to unlock the chest.
Okay, make me the Thieves' Tools check, please.
Can I investigate the sending stone when I get a chance?
What would how it is a sending stone? How else would you like to investigate it?
I would like to see if I can find out kind of who has the other one.
So you're going to activate it and ask them?
Are you gonna be Han Solo? Hi, hello, how are you? We're fine here.
You know what? I will say. Let's see. I will say there's been an issue with the kobolds, and I need to meet you to. We need to meet in order to figure it out, or something along that line. Like, there's been an issue with production, and we need to figure it out.
Okay. There's a brief pause, and then you hear from the other side of the sending stone. What is it you mean there's been a problem with the production?
Is that a Zemnian accent?
It should be. I'm thinking. Correct me if I'm. Oh, it's Zemnian, not Xhorhashian. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Xhorhashian accent is.
Yeah. So I will say, the kobolds are starting to get.
I make gestures like exploding.
Yeah, the kobolds are starting to get a little out of control, and there have been there have been some uncontrolled explosions in that have damaged production.
Make me a charisma check. Make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion or deception?
No, deception.
Okay.
Deception.
'Cause I have proficiency in deception. And
Yeah,
that's
deception.
really what I need. Come on.
Can I consider that my gesturing for explosions is
No.
giving? Cool,
Sorry.
Cool. That's fine. I wanted to ask because I got to.
It's worth trying.
You're keeping him from disadvantage.
That's true.
So
I am giving advantage.
I have that was a 12.
A 12. Okay.
But I will use my reaction and use Chronal Shift. After myself or a creature I can see within 30 feet of me makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, I can force it to re-roll, and I must use a result of the second roll.
Okay, so time for just in a weird hiccup sort of rewinds quickly, and you are given another chance. As you say this, say experience the moment again. Make your second roll.
Ooh, that's not much better. That is a 14.
14. Okay, so as you are speaking into it, you hear the Zorohastian accent on the other side. Somebody tell me what that accent actually is, and I'll give it a shot. But
Anyone in Twitch chat knows, let us know, and we'll throw it at him. Because
sorry, guys, I read X and I thought Zempian. I apologize. So you give the reply, explaining again that the kobolds are exploding and that they're about to break free, and there comes no reply. And then you watch as the glow of the sending stone dissipates, and you immediately know that the other side has been destroyed.
Damn it. But I do recognize that it was like a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will 100% make a note of that.
Mm-hmm.
That it was there's someone with a connection to Xhorhas that's trying to destroy Hupperduke.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll a history check to see if that kicks any memory for the people we've talked about?
I'm going to say that you have to save that for later because you...
It's a slightly Nordic accent, by the way, has been said in the chat.
Ah, slightly.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah.
I get to do my Sutherlands.
Oh
So the
God, no!
Netherlands and the Sutherlands.
The
Oh,
Sutherlands.
my Nordic accent is how would you say, very bad? Yeah, it is.
Thing of beauty.
It is nigh on offensive, but luckily they are a very understanding people. So it's after all the Viking things, they were like, well, we're gonna be a little cooler. So yeah.
I got a 7 on the chest.
7 on the chest. The chest does not unlock for you, unfortunately.
Can I punch it?
Yeah, make me a athletics check.
Fuck your 8.
Well, you drag it out from under the bed, and you're gonna drag it with you until you find the key for it. And
May I please, I would like to expend one of my charged runes to manifest inscriptions. At 6th level, you can reveal hidden glyphs and enchantments that surround you. As an action, you can expend a charged rune, so my right horn, to cause any hidden magical marks, runes, wards, or glyphs within 15 feet of you to reveal themselves with a glow for 1 round. So if we see anything light up that's like, this is a secret door, this is where a key might be, this is where he keeps his diary, we can see it.
Negative. No secret runes or anything
fine.
In the room.
It was worth a try.
Vice is going to call your attention over to the next room as he has begun to identify that there is. He also hears a Goliath in the next room,
There's a Goliath.
And it appears that everything you guys need is waiting for you in the next room.
Let's fight.
Good.
So we're gonna move.
Everything we need's over here.
I forget that we're now doing one-shots, so we're allowed to just like charge through and not like get deeply invested in stuff. Like we're allowed to just fucking go, and it's bizarre.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
I love you guys. You're my players, and
But
I have taught you to be invested in things.
Yep.
We are not a one-shot stream usually,
No.
and that is very much my fault as the GM for teaching that. But the time has come. You can rearrange yourselves for us for us to one-shot. So, as you guys are making your way into the next room, there are a few things that do catch your attention. One, there is this large mech this large clockwork armor suit, and much like Lex Luthor, because why would he put a helmet on? You can see Stalmos' head, his human white hair sort of frazzled. He's got these goggles of night on that are here, and next to him, I'm gonna adjust this so that they have just a little more room. Yeah, nah, he's fine right there. So next to him in this, having this conversation, is the female Goliath that you guys have been sent to capture, Zen, and having the conversation with them. Find it, Cody. Not quite there. Not cool about you.
Also, wait, check the chat when you have a minute, Cody.
Yes, one moment. Oh no. I never got my... I had a drow. The drow has escaped.
It's gonna pop up.
I missed it. Here's a kobold for a drow.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, going over to... So, hashtag for the big giveaway. Yes, 2-year stream. Hashtag 2 years.
Hang
I
on,
like that.
hang on. We're still voting on what the hashtag is. So I was just asking if you wanted me to start setting it up.
I would like to. We're probably going to go until 11:30.
That's fine, but
Eastern time.
I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. My apologies, guys. I was trying to...
You got a lot of things to juggle. You're
Yep.
fine.
My bad.
You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna fix the map a little bit while you guys are doing that. But we are going to flip for initiative.
Whoop whoop.
Okay.
Oh, game time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. All right. So, can I even touch the cards? I can. So, the first card I pull is going to be for Stalmast in his Stallmaster. The second card is going to be for my Drow, and the third one is going to be for... I should arrange these. There we go. Top to bottom. So, them's my cards. Thank you for hiding yours, Matthew. Well done. Yeah, he's got his right there.
You don't worry about it.
Oh, nicely done.
Because I didn't draw one from here.
All right. Either way. Is that not yours?
Nope.
That's mine.
That's yours? I'm going to put it under you then. Okay. So starting at the top with Ace, Venra.
All right. So I'm gonna pop out
Okay.
here, and seeing this very large thing in front of me, I'm
Mhm.
gonna go and use my free action to go, I'm shooting the big thing. And from there, I am going to pull out the bad news and take a sharpshooter shot at advantage, burning a grit point at the big old baddie.
Okay.
So I'm going to take that 16 plus, what did I say, 9? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
16
Absolutely.
plus 9. No, pardon me, plus 5 to hit, because I'm taking the sharpshooter with the bad news.
Okay. Armor class on the Stallmaster is a 17.
So it hits with the bad
Does.
news.
Yes.
So that is 2d12 plus 4 plus 10. Sharpshooter.
Right. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, deal the damage. Go for it.
19 plus 4 is 23 plus 10 equals 33.
33 points of damage. Nicely done. Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to, just for gits and shiggles, action surge.
Do it.
Because why not? And I'm going to take my second attack to reload the bad news, and I'm going to take another shot with my second grit point.
You do still have Fortune's Favor on you too.
Then I'm not going to burn that second grit point to get it advantage. Pardon me. But I am going to try and I'm just gonna have that other thing there. So I'm gonna roll my d20 to attack. Do I get it on my action surge? Can I sharpshooter again?
Yeah, you can sharpshooter with every attack.
Then I will attack again with a sharpshooter on my action surge.
Okay.
And that is a 17 plus.
Okay. Yeah, hits.
And 2d12. 11 plus 4 is 15 plus 10 equals 25. Pulls out the bad news. Takes a couple of pot shots at it.
Okay. 25 points of damage on the Stallmaster. That is just a hell of a lot.
So much damage.
Trizarian, what is your dexterity modifier?
It is a +1.
Okay. On a king, and no one else has a king? Nope. So, Stallmast has a +2. He takes the 2 bullets deep into his armor and he... oh. He was about to start monologuing, and suddenly he realizes that his armored suit is far more damaged than he wanted it to be. He goes, get the gear keeper! And you guys see rolling up from the back what I had forgotten to populate on the map, this massive ball of blades as legs. It is going to travel 60 feet. This is, so I'm trying to feature...
Is that what my crab grows up to be? I hate it.
No, I'm trying to feature things from the Wildemount book. This is the Gearkeeper construct. So it is going to travel 60 feet, which is plenty to come up in your grills, this.
Youch.
And it is going to multi-attack. It makes 2 arm blade attacks or 1 arm blade. 2 arm blade attacks. And it is going to target Vice, and it is going to target Enid. Vice and Enid with Vice is number 1. Enid is number 2 in this instance. So, Vice, that is a 26 to hit. That's going to hit. Enid, that is a 21 to hit. I'm pretty sure it hits you as well. You are both going to take 18 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
And meanwhile, the very, not very damaged, his suit is damaged. Stallmast, Huron Stallmast, is going to pop up these 2 crossbow turrets, and they are going to make 2 ranged attacks at Venra. So 2d20 plus 7 to each. 1 is a natural 1. You watch as his crossbow misfires, and the string just hops over the bolt, and he looks at it. He's like, damn it, not now! And he starts trying to fix it. The other one is an 18 to hit, Venra.
That does hit.
Okay, that is going to be 2d8 plus 2. So that is 12 points of damage, Venra.
Ouch.
Okay. That is it for the king over here, Trizarian.
Okay, so after seeing this thing get far too close, I'm going to move back 5 feet into the hallway, but I can still see the Drow and the Goliath, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I will cast Hold Person at 3rd level.
Okay.
So I can try and get both of them to I will try and stop time around them, essentially.
Okay, nicely done. Love the theming. Drow first. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, DC 15.
Okay, D20 plus 4, natural 1, is frozen in place as its muscles sort of lock up and seize as it's trying to make the decision of what it should be doing. And over here, featuring a Stormborn Goliath from the Taldore book, wisdom saving throw is a +0. So, a 9. Both fail. Both of them lock in
Nice.
place.
My arcane focus is an orb.
Mm-hmm.
So I essentially like pull it out and like look over it and like throw it in the air and it like freezes and just like time warps around them and they can't move.
Yeah, you guys see in the area, like this fire right here of this forge, the flames begin to flicker slower as you're just sort of watching through this coalescence of time. So that is anything else, Trazarian?
No. Just they're both stunned.
Yep. At the end of their turn, I think they paralyzed.
Yeah.
At the end of their turn, they get to remake the saving throw. So we are going to jump over to, we've got Rixa and Enid on Queens. Either of you can take your turn. It is up to you, your order. She's pointing at Enid.
Yeah,
Enid,
you've got way higher decks. Go.
1. I'm going to move in front of baby girl.
okay.
I will
well,
take the attack of opportunity, I know.
Oh, you're going to move over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's going to take the attack of opportunity. That is 1d20 plus 9. 16, I believe. No. Okay.
I'm going to get over to her and first things first, I'm going to say...
You're the realist?
Obviously. I'm going to say, I may not know about constructs, but I know a bitch when I see one! And I'm going to hit her with branding something or other.
Okay.
I have this branding thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hold on.
The branding consecration something.
Yeah, brand of castigation. It's not an action, it's not anything, it's just... So, she has an arcane brand of Hemocraft magic is seared onto her. I know where she is. And each time she does damage to me or a creature I can 5 feet, she suffers 2 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put on my Sunday clothes. I'm gonna do Curse of the Marked.
Okay.
So let me hurt myself for a moment. Just 2. Not too bad.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Every
So-
Blood Hunters song is Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
I hurt myself today.
But the version where it sounds genuinely confused. Oh.
Yeah, because it's not a Johnny Cash song; it's a Nirvana song, isn't it?
It's 9 Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah,
That he did the cover of, but still,
correct.
Yeah.
that's the version I recognize.
That's
Me too, and I like it better, I think, as I heard it first at some point.
Mm.
So, because she's marked, whenever I do damage, I roll an additional die of damage.
Nice.
And that was my bonus action. So I'm going to 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Okay, let me figure out how all this works. Okay.
She's paralyzed, so it automatically hits
You-
and it's crit.
Is it an auto hit?
It's
I think it's just advantage.
Hold on, I got it right here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
handy. I'm used to having a GM screen in front of me for this.
sorry. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yeah,
And
they do
any
have
attack
advantage
That
within
hits is a crit.
if the attacker is within 5 feet, which you are. So you have advantage. If you hit, you deal critical damage.
Okay, so this is the first one.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just do it here. So the highest is a 15.
Yeah, 15 hits. Armor class is 13 on our on Zen Strickborn.
Okay, so that's a crit.
Or Sken Zabris. Yes, that's a crit.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll come back and do that in a second. The second one is, yeah, the lowest is a 16.
Absolutely. That's a crit as well. So you're wielding a
Longsword, just a longsword.
longsword. So for every attack, it's 4d8 plus your strength modifier.
We're just gonna roll it here because this is better.
Yeah.
Strength modifier is a 2. Oh, 2 plus. It's actually plus 5
Yeah, plus 5. So
because of my bullshit. So
it is 8d8 plus 10 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna do this one hit at a time because that's easy.
Okay. So 33 points of damage on the first attack.
How?
Wait, no, it'd be 28.
28
Yeah.
on the first.
28.
I mean, I'll take it, but
28.
that, and then second one is 21.
21. Oh, yeah.
28 and 21, a total of 49.
49.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
She's bloodied.
For the record, if she gets dropped on I'm just knocking her unconscious. I'm not killing her.
Okay. Thank you.
Same.
So, Enid, you come rushing over the frozen muscles of Zen. You can see her eyes wide with fear as your blade just cuts across her deep. Her thick Goliath skin and the hide armor she's wearing does little to protect her. And as you have branded her with your own blood, you watch as hers begins to pour and drip down her torso. Okay. Anything else, Enid? I think that's everything you got. Rixa.
Yeah. I'm first going to burn a sorcery point to use Quickened, so I'm making a bonus action spell instead. So
Nice.
As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shatter over back behind Bug Boy, so it doesn't hit us. It just right there. Perfect. So I'm losing. That die is gone forever. It's under my bed.
Okay.
So that's, shit. Math.
You don't roll a hit. It makes a con save, I believe.
Saved. I forgot. Okay, great. I didn't have to do. Con save 14.
It is a total of 19. So it
half
does
damage.
save, but it will take half damage. Yep.
That's fine. I give it fucking 3d8.
It has disadvantage because it's a construct against shatter.
Oh, it does.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bangarang.
Oh, I'm still rolling. I'm still rolling GM rolls. I can hide them or not hide them. Well, the disadvantage is a natural 1.
Wow. Yeah.
Hey, thanks,
Oh,
Cole.
Nice.
It's always too late for math. Keep him on. Someone in our chat said it's too late for math. That's always too late for math. Okay. Oh, he might have said meth. 4, 6. That's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. To
And then from-
the Gear Keeper construct.
Keeper construct. Great, amazing. And then with my fucking action,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to pull out of my hair where I store them my wand of web. I took 2 wands, both of them uncommon for my 2 uncommon items. She's just hair chopsticks that are wands. So I'm going to cast web. It needs a spell DC 15. I'd like to try to glue its spider claws to the floor. I don't want it chasing us if we have to run away from this area. I need it to stay.
All right. I believe that's a dexterity saving throw, or else it is restrained.
Yes.
So that is a natural 16 plus 3.
Yeah, it saves.
What is the area that affects the web?
Tell me what web does.
I think it's 20-foot radius.
You conjure a massive, thick, sticky web at a point of your choice within range. It fills a 20-foot cube from that point. The webs are difficult terrain. So it must make a dexterity or it's restrained, but it's still difficult terrain for it.
Right. So 20-foot cube without 20-foot cube from that point.
1, 5, 10, 15. I'd like to anchor it here at the water trough area and at the stones across. Otherwise, it collapses at the start of my next turn. So I would like to anchor it to those two things so it stays in place.
So all of this is
Yeah, you can't see my cursor. Yeah, fucking
difficult to
web it.
No, it's over here.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Staying where I fucking tell him to.
Spider web.
Oh, okay. Actually, I have to undo that. So if you put it here, I'm trying to get you to not catch Vice.
Thank
it's
you.
20,
No, I was trying to
25,
anchor it
10.
between...
15, 20.
Yeah, just
So-
across... Oh, I was gonna do it the other way. I was gonna do it... Okay.
It's a cube.
It's a,
Nice.
yeah,
I can-
so-
Hold on.
I think she can draw it out if she wants to draw it
yeah,
out.
go for it.
Yeah, I was just gonna go... Oh, I can. Five, 10, 15, 20. Ah, shit. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Delete. There we go. A cube. A cube. Except it will be slightly bigger. Because 20
That's
by 20.
That's a pretty close to a 20.
Yeah, that's really close. It just goes a little further back, but that is...
Got it.
I don't know how to move it after
I got
this. Because
I
I'd like
got
to
it.
rotate it so it is just turn it 45 degrees to the left. So it's
We got
anchored
it.
between the wall
It's anchored.
and the trough. Thank you. We're
It's
learning D20 and we're doing fancy. It is too late for geometry. Too late for geometry and math.
It's too
What
late
are
for
we doing?
everything. Okay,
It's
So-
D&D, not school.
there you go. Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Everything is school at this point.
That's true. Anything else, Rixa? Nope. Actions, bonus actions, all those other actions. Actions upon actions upon actions. Queen, 9 is... Yeah, go for it.
9.
So,
Nine.
first things first on the list.
Nine.
I knew that.
Vice is going to he's gonna scream, and as he does so, he transforms and becomes much more bestial, growing fur everywhere, growing a tail and ears, and it's crazy. And he
Altered
gets-
beast.
Yes, he gets
He's a
14 temporary hit points, and
Mhm.
his AC goes up by 1.
Nice.
So now he's going. That was a bonus action in order to shift, and he's going to swing twice at this annoying thing in front of him.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! So
Don't bring him into this.
I don't. He's yeah, fair enough. Does a 9 hit it?
It does not. It
All right,
does
well,
not.
A 21 hopefully does.
Yes, 21 does.
I'm gonna use my Butcher's Bib ability. Damage, which was significantly worse. That's gonna be 8 damage.
Is
Ooh.
it magical?
No. Ooh.
So sorry. It is resistant to non-magical damage, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Cool.
It takes 4 points of damage.
Ooh.
Vice
That's it.
and actually Vice and Rixa, since you started your turn. I'm sorry, Vice, Rixa, and Enid, starting your turn within 5 feet of the Gear Keeper, you suffer 4 points of damage.
Oh, cool.
Dang.
Okay. It's just down to my Goliath and my Drow, my Kobold Drow. I'm going to roll their Wisdom saving throws. Drow first. So the first one is an 8 plus 4, a 12. That's going to fail. And then for the Goliath, it is 13 flat. And I believe that fails as well. So they remain paralyzed. Nicely done. We are going to new round number 2. I'm going to draw some
Yeah.
cards over here. First one up there. Next one over here. And
Where does that go for me? I think I put it too far up.
yeah, I don't know.
Way too far up. But
Okay.
I can move it. I can fix it.
Okay, everybody's on a 7 except for Trizarian, who is on a queen. And I don't know what Venra's on.
Also remember the bug.
king.
A king.
Since bug starts its turn in the webs, it does have to make a dex throw or it is restrained during its turn. Just by the way.
Thank you. Please remind me of that in a bit. Venra.
All right. We've got things. How is my armored suited friend looking?
So the he looks fine, but the armor itself looks bloodied or
Okay.
broken, I guess, since it doesn't bleed.
Yeah. It bleeds oil.
Mhm.
I'm going
Greasy.
Yeah, I'm going to take a sharpshooter shot with the bad news.
Okay.
19 plus.
Yeah, definitely hits.
2d12. No, well, yeah, it's the plus. So, that sucks. That is 9 plus 10, so 19.
19 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Second attack?
Reload.
You reload.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else, Venra?
I am seeing if I have any bonus actions. I do not have any more bonus actions, so I'm done.
Okay. After Venra, Trizaren on a queen.
Let's see. So, what size is the golem thing, and what size are both of the golem things?
Large. They're both considered large. Yep.
Okay. Then let's see.
Oh, I've drawn them huge, haven't I?
No.
It's all right.
I'm fine.
No. They're both large. That's
Okay.
correct.
All right. The large was 2 squares.
And
No,
it hasn't.
Yeah. That.
And
It's
has,
I.
has
they're
this one
large.
gone? Has this one gone yet? It hasn't gone yet, right?
This turn, neither of them have acted.
Okay, then I need the golem to make a Constitution saving throw because
Okay.
I am going to try and use momentary stasis on it.
The murder ball.
Yes.
Is that okay? The murder ball.
The murder ball.
Yeah, murder ball. Constitution saving throw from the murder ball. That is a 10.
Yeah, so it is encased in a field of magical energy until the end of my next turn or until it takes any damage. While encased in this way, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Ah, okay. Is that concentration?
No, it is. It's a class feature.
It's a class feature. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Okay, incapacitated. Anything else, Trizarian?
Let's see. I am going to. Is there anything I can do on a bonus action? I will try to. I will move right here.
Okay.
And yeah, and I will end my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. After Trizarian on the queen, we have Rixa, 8.
That's incorrect. I'm on an 8.
That's what I said.
You said
8.
on a queen.
After the queen.
After.
Oh, after the queen. I heard
queen.
on a queen, and I was like, that's incorrect. Sorry. Okay, yes, good, amazing. But it's incapacitated until it takes damage, so I don't want to hit this guy. I'm gonna leave it alone. So I'm gonna then.
It can't make an attack of opportunity.
That's exactly what I was going to do. Thank you, sir. I am moving my ass. 5, 10. No. just here. And then I want to try and hit Lay Golem. With... Actually... Is there anyone else around him? No.
You can see everybody that's there.
Yeah, no, I had to scroll down and now I can. I am going to I'm gonna web him as well. I'm just using the floor. And I'm gonna do it right this time. 1, 2, 3. Ha ha ha! A cube anchored to the wall in the trough. He is also webbed. Please have him make a saving throw to see if he is restrained this turn. He'll have to, if he starts his turn, and I'll have to do it again, but he's supposed to make one when I roll it as well.
Okay, that is a 12.
Fail! Yeah!
Okay.
So he is restrained.
Okay. Sounds good.
Literally
Good,
everything
and then-
is restrained.
We're just going to wail on them like punching bags, and it's gonna be fun for everyone. And then I am going to use another Quicken to get a bonus action spell out of it. And I am going to cast Chromatic Orb at him
Okay.
at first level. That's a lie. At second level. This is our one fight today. I'm going all in.
Yeah.
Yeah. 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Thank God. Cool. Amazing. So that is 4d8. Robot. All right. That's not great rolls. Also, that's a d10. That is not the right die for this. Here we go. 13 points of thunder damage for him.
Okay,
He's a
13
robot.
points of thunder damage.
Yep. That's it.
Against the golem or the murder ball?
The golem. Let's make it acid damage. Or, yeah, no, thunder damage. Thunder damage, yeah, for the golem.
Okay.
Cool. Does he look like he takes it all?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, after Rixa, we are up to the 7s. What Enid and Vice, what are your dex modifiers?
1.
1.
The dex modifier on my Goliath is a 1. I go first because I'm just gonna roll. So, and I'm the GM, and I decided.
Fair enough.
I said so. That's why. 9.
9?
Okay, so Vice and Enid, you guys are up.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to Crimson Rite of Dawn, bitch.
Okay.
So my weapon starts dealing, what is it? Radiant damage,
Mm-hmm.
and it sheds bright light for a radius of 20 feet.
Okay.
Let me hurt myself real quick. Damn, I love me. Okay. Just two. And now, because they're still paralyzed, it's the same thing.
Still
Yeah,
advantage.
same thing. Yep, you have advantage. If you hit, they are critical hits.
Okay, we're gonna do first attack. Yep. Second attack. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
For those of
that-
you who can't see those hot stinking fucking rolls there,
It
an
was a-
18 and a...
no, it was
Natural
a
11 plus
yeah,
9
plus
is a
6.
20.
plus,
Damn.
just
And
plus
a-
6.
Oh, plus 6. So 17. 17 does hit, and a natural 18 plus 6 for a 24 does hit as well.
Okay, so this is they're crits. This is the same
Yep.
thing as last time.
Same thing
So-
as last time.
8d8
8d8 plus 10.
plus 2d6 plus 4d6 radiant
Mm-hmm.
because she's marked, so I get an extra. Okay, so let's do. Fuck, let's do the d8s first. So plus 5. This is plus 5. So 18 plus 5, 23.
Okay, 23.
Plus 12 plus 5 is 17. So is that 40 altogether? 23 and 17?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 40 plus the 46 radiant. 15 for 55 damage total.
Holy God.
She is unconscious.
I beg your fucking pardon, ma'am?
2 hits.
I'm in awe.
Her hitting you and her hitting the floor.
Yeah.
Rixa just like wands in the air, is like, look what I did. Oh. Never mind,
I know a
it's fine.
bitch when I see one. Okay.
Everything's
Damn!
That's my favorite enemy. And that's it. Can I... Nope, can't do anything else. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I got it. Vice, what you got?
All right. So first is a bonus action, a gray, translucent, magical that duplicates from Vice pops up over next to the drow. I think that was.
Yep.
And in a flurry of swings, the two of them begin swinging their swords. The echo is gonna attack twice.
Okay.
So this is... Oh, it's at advantage because of paralyzed. Good fucking thing, too, huh? Wow. It's a modified 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that is... Oh boy, I'm gonna use my butcher's bib to reroll fucking ones. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 3, 16 points of damage on the first attack.
Okay.
And then second attack also from the echo. Well, actually the second attack would be from me, because it has to be. So I will attack the whirly blade thing of blades. Because that's what I do. Sorry, Cole.
Alright. It's
Well,
incapacitated.
I'm gonna fucking miss it.
I need
does
to.
a 10? Does a
let's
10
see.
hit it?
10 does not hit. Are you? Is that with advantage?
No, because you don't get advantage for incapacitated. Do you?
Yeah.
I
Wait.
believe you do. Let me see.
Hold on.
I thought incapacitated is just...
No. No,
Yep.
you do. You do not.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a miss, and then I'm going to use my Unleash Incarnation to heighten my Echo's Fury. Whenever I take the attack action, I may make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position. And I can use this a number of times equal to my Con mod. So, third attack, go!
Yay!
There you go.
That is a 20? Modified 20? Ooh! Are you kidding? 22 damage. I rolled 3 6s.
Ooh.
22 damage.
666.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's against
So
the drow.
how much damage was dealt to the drow? 22, and what was the first one? I apologize. I was caught with some other
Is it like
things.
14 or some shit?
Okay.
Sure,
Got it.
14. And that's all my things. I did an action and a bonus action. So, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Sounds good. We are over to Lay Drow. He is going to make the wisdom saving throw. That is a 10 plus 4, 14 against being
son.
restrained. Okay.
Nah, son.
Then that is it for the round. New round. Woo. All right. Put them in the chat. Oh, you guys stole all my cards, didn't you?
I did not. Probably I did.
Yeah, you've got 10 of them. Right there.
I don't know how to get rid of them because a big card is frozen on them, and I can't
You
click
just
on mine.
click on it and hit delete.
No, I can't. It won't let me select the card that's frozen atop myself. Yes. I will let all of these go so that you can have them. Please take them. Steal these cards from me, Keith.
You're damn right.
All right. I don't know where that one came from. I'm taking it. There we go.
Hey,
Okay.
oh, no, is that my queen?
Is that what that was?
That was my queen.
Well, you guys took the rest of my cards. I'm out of cards.
I can't get rid of them. Yes,
Uh-huh.
take it, Keith.
Good
Take
gosh.
these blasted cards away
This
from
is
me.
our biggest struggle with Roll20 tonight, though. So
Oh my
I'm fine
lord.
with this.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Cards in deck are infinite. Now give me another damn card.
Yup.
Yes. Card. There. A king. There. Suck it. Okay.
Getting
Stop
rid
it.
of all of the cards I stole from Matthew.
Well, that's
Hold on, I can do it. Don't worry about it.
all right. Up top with
Do
an
your thing.
ace is my drow. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna have my turn.
What's his AC? Or what's his dex?
Oh.
4.
Withdrawn.
Well, he's gonna try and go.
He's
He
gonna.
will certainly try.
No. So he fails to have his to make his save. Go ahead, Enid.
The suit is not looking great.
No, suit is not looking great.
But dude inside is looking fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna head over and start chipping away on him.
Okay.
So, regular roll, 2 attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you close to him, Enid, because you need to be.
I thought I'd move myself.
Where did you move? What?
I'd move my. This is the big guy, right? The construct next to the water troughs.
Oh, not that guy. This guy. The Skyrim Centurion. At the
Right,
bottom.
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I have you in melee with him. I don't know that the map you're looking at or the picture it has is the same as mine. So I'm gonna keep it for what the stream looks like.
Yeah, it looks.
That's all that matters. All right.
Would you like to be in melee with him? Because that's
No,
where I.
good. I'm good. Yes.
Okay.
And now I hit him twice.
Okay. Make your attack rolls.
So we're gonna do these. Just cut. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Pew
An
pew.
So the 8 will miss. The natural 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, so that is 2d8 and 2d6.
You get 1d8 for your sword.
But
You
it
get the sec-
crits.
So yeah, 2.
Oh yes. 'Cause it's-
Yeah.
2d8 and 2d6 or 46.
What do
2d8
you
and
normally
2d6.
do?
It's 2d6 for 1.
So 4d6.
Okay, so 2d8 first.
Damn.
That's disgusting. Okay, like in a bad way. So that's 10 points of damage,
Okay.
like a pour. And then 40. Oh, fuck you. All right, 20 points of damage on this jackass.
Okay.
So I'm in his face now.
Yeah.
You are, but the golem is going to collapse, and leaping out of it
Oh,
is one Umberto. No, was it Huron? Huron Stalwart.
ah,
Stallmust. Huron Stallmust. Yeah, because it's the Stallmaster. You broke my stallmaster. Now, I must kill you all.
Bring it.
Okay. At the end of Enid's turn, we are going to do Huron because he flipped a joker and I said so. I would like all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Hey!
Cody,
Oof.
if you kill my echo again, I swear to
Do
God.
it.
Oh, I absolutely am. He's casting Fireball.
God damn it!
Oh, son of a
Fuck.
bitch.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
Oh,
Okay, at what level?
I'm going to cast a counterspell it at 3rd level.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Okay. That is. Ooh, that just didn't work. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use my final chronal shift.
Okay.
And so that is much better. That is a 25.
Yes.
He is going to cast Counterspell as you shift in time, and he realizes that something happened, and you are beginning to dissipate his magic, and so he is going to counterspell that. So his spell does go through. I'd like all of you to make your dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20,
Nicely done.
which means 24.
DC is 17.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Okay. So he casts it at 6th level, which is 11d6. Yeah, that's what that is.
Oh,
well,
This has
that's
been
it for
fun.
me.
Vice might be saying goodnight.
Can we get Fs in the chat?
Ooh.
All right, that is 39 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
If we saved, it's half.
If you saved, it is 20. That is
Good.
correct.
I am still going to expend my 2nd horn rune and absorb some of that damage, because that is the biggest, coolest thing that she can do at this level, actually, is absorb attack damage from active runes. So I roll a d6, and I rolled a 6. So 20, so only 14 points for me.
Okay.
Youch.
Oof.
So, other things that... So he does end up catching the drow, who is paralyzed. He automatically fails. He's going to take 39 points of fire damage. That means he is out.
Does then what's her face?
No, it's on the edge. She's fine. She's alive. Just,
Thank God.
Yeah. So it is also the murder ball is going. It makes
Make a
its
dex
dex
save.
Yeah.
15.
What's going on? Let me get through this.
Oh, I thought it was taking its attack. You told me to remind you about its dex save for its turn. Sorry.
No, I'm still doing fireball things. It does succeed, so it is going to take 20 points of fire damage. The web is burnt in all areas, so there is no more web on the ground. That is, we're going to go ahead and grab this, and yeah, come here. No more web for you. Thank you. Okay. That is it for Huron Stalwart. He was on the Joker. We've done aces. King. King is unconscious. So I don't have a king. Queen, Venra.
Yay! Ouch. And I'd like... What is looking like it has the most hit points right now?
Murder ball.
And it's no longer incapacitated because the
Nope.
web's gone?
Yep. It took
Great.
damage, so it is back and moving.
Great. I'm going to sharpshooter that thing.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Nice.
Go!
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't technically say sharpshooter before that, so I'll let DM.
That's fine. Go for it. Take it.
Sharpshooter, then, because that doesn't get doubled. That just adds the extra 10.
Correct.
Then I will do the D12, 4D12?
Okay.
Or 2D12 doubled. Which would you rather?
Roll all 4 dice. More
Got
dice
it.
is more fun today.
I like it. 25 plus 4 plus 10. So that is 39 points of damage.
Is it magical?
I will burn. Hold on. I need to. I'm like, I sure as fuck hope it is.
None of y'all got magical weapons? What the F?
I am a magical weapon.
Vice got a bib.
Yeah, it has
bib.
blood on it. Come on.
He was having lobster. He knew
It's
what this was.
magic. Come on. Yeah.
So that is 20 points of damage.
Sure.
Okay, if you find out otherwise, let me know and I'll add it back in. Okay. Anything else, Venra?
No, my bonus actions are burnt. Yeah.
Second wind, action surge, any of that?
I burnt those things.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I haven't burnt second wind yet. Actually, no. I am going to burn my second wind.
There you go.
I was like, wait a minute. So 1d10 plus 7.
Okay. If you got them, use them.
Yeah, might as well at this point.
12 hit points back to Venra. That is on the queen. We are down to Vice on the 10.
All right. So, my echo got destroyed yet again. So, I'm going to go ahead and manifest him once more. 10, 15, there. And there's no action required to, once per turn, I can mentally command him to move up to 30 feet in any direction, but he cannot be more than 30 feet away from me.
He's not.
No, I know. I'm 5, 10, 15. Is there room enough to be standing on this?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
I see it. Yeah, you got it.
5, 10, 15, 20. Perfect. So
I mean, honestly, you could be here and still be fine.
that's true.
So.
Then actually, yeah, I will be there so that I can free up spaces for other people. So that was my bonus action. And then I'm going to attack thrice. Once is myself. Against the murder ball. Gonna fucking miss with a 9. And then
9?
Once with my regular action from the echo. Does a 16 hit the wizard? Man.
16 does hit the wizard, yeah.
Okay, so 9 points of damage, and then I'm going to use my Unleash Incarnation to attack again with the echo. That die is gone forever. That's cocked.
Yeah, one rolled under my bed. I'm never finding it again. It's gone.
An 18, and that does 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
To the wizard or the murder ball?
To the wizard man.
To the wizard man.
And then
Okay.
I'm going to action surge.
Yeah.
Do it all over again. So, and all 3 of these, fuck the murder ball, it's fine. All 3 of these are going at the
wizard.
Dude.
Okay.
First attack, that's cocked. A 13 to hit.
Misses. AC of
Okay.
15.
Got it.
He's got mage armor on. He started the day that way.
Second attack is a 10. This die can go fuck itself. That die can go fuck itself too. I'm done.
Oh no. Oh no.
The last one was a 1.
All right.
Ah!
Oh, Trizarian, you're up.
Okay. I am deeply concerned. And I will whip out the Staff of Healing.
Okay.
And blow 5 charges on it.
Yes.
To cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
So I need to make a Arcana check in order to cast it, right?
You need to. It's similar to a counterspell check. So it
Okay.
is your intelligence modifier. You are a
Okay.
wizard. DC of 15, because that's a 5th level spell, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. Right?
Right.
What spell is it?
Yeah. It's a Mass Cure Wounds.
Yeah, that's pretty sure that's 5th.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't me now. Okay. That's a 21. No,
Yeah.
23.
23.
Hell
Okay.
yes.
Everyone heals 3d8 plus 4. I'm going to go ahead and roll that right now.
While he's doing that, fam, last chance to enter hashtag 2 years in the chat for that giveaway. We're gonna be coming up on this real soon. You know, if we all die, sooner than we think.
You guys got this.
Everyone heals 16 points of damage.
Nice.
So cool.
So that is my action. And since my since all that other stuff, since my other concentration spells have been destroyed, I will use Expeditious Retreat, and I will use a bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, and I will speed up time around myself so that I can.
Sorry, how much did that heal us again?
16.
Thank you. My
16.
previous didn't heal me, so thank you.
Okay. So I will go 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I will move all the way over there.
Dang.
Okay. Are you taking attacks of opportunity from the murder ball as you go?
Oh,
For
no.
Expeditious Retreat, I don't think you do you?
Yeah.
I think I might.
Yeah. If you started here, then you have to 5, and that brings you within range.
Yeah.
And then,
I'll go ahead and take one attack of opportunity from it.
okay.
Yeah.
That is 12 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. Oh, did you not cast Mage Armor today?
I did not cast Mage Armor today.
The wizard's folly.
But yeah, so I will shield it. That's 16. So.
Okay. Yeah, 3 plus 9 is 12. So you cast Shield, raises it to 16. You, as you go running away, I apologize, Vice. You should have taken 4 points of slashing damage at the start of your turn because it was back up and running.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope. I will end my turn. I've used all of my spells.
Okay. New round. We are drawing them up. My wizard has a dex, so he gets to have more than that. And this is for the murder ball. That's going to be murder ball-tastic. Okay. Up top, Ace Trizarian.
Yeah, so I'm still moving ridiculously fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go ahead and... is he within 30 feet of me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep.
Okay. Is there a way I can avoid hitting any of compatriots in a 30-foot cone?
30-foot cone?
Yeah.
Yes, but you will hit the echo.
Okay. Matthew, I'm sorry.
There's no
that
way.
face, Matthew, that face.
It's either the echo or Enid. Those are your choices.
Yeah, Matthew, I'm sorry. The echo is much less.
Great. Don't
Important.
let me ever second wind. That's fine. I'll just die here.
Kill me! Come at me! I crave death!
And then I will cast Pulse Wave at 4th level.
Okay.
So each creature in the cone must make a Constitution saving throw.
He is going to counterspell.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm gonna counterspell his counterspell because it's my turn and I got my reaction back.
You did. Okay. Spell goes through, so he needs to make what save?
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Rolls a 6 is a fail.
Yes, he's
Is
gonna
it-
take. What's up?
Is a 24 a success?
Yeah, but it still takes half damage.
Rest in peace, Echo. I'm gonna go ahead and move that for you, Matthew. There you go.
7d6. So that's gonna take 30 points of force damage,
Okay.
and he is moved 20 feet away from me.
Okay.
So I am going to, so he has to move.
Got it.
5,
5, 10, 15. That's as far as he can go.
So if he goes into the wall, does he take like bludgeoning damage from being pushed into a wall?
Does the spell say he does?
Let's see. It doesn't say anything like that. But
All right.
I figured I'd give it a shot.
I'll give him a. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna roll a d20. See
A
if
D4.
his fall. Yeah. Roll a d4. I'll give you a d6. How's that? I'll give you a
Okay.
d6
How
of fall
generous.
damage.
I will take that. Thank you very much, sir.
Looking at his hit points, actually, yeah, it is pretty generous.
That's a 6.
A 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. That is the Ace King. Another Ace. Venrin.
All right. Who the hell is alive and who's looking like they have the most hit points?
The Murder Ball has the most hit points. The Wizard and the Murder Ball are alive.
I'm going to bad news the murder ball
Okay.
with just normal bad news because I still have that D20 in my
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use that D20
Okay.
because
Go
the
for it.
5,
Oh.
the 8 is better with a 7.
17 barely misses. 8
Ooh.
its armor class. So
All right.
sorry.
Can I pull the pepper box out to shoot and just drop the bad news?
Yeah, I'll allow you to do that.
All right. Fuck the bad news, pull out the pepper box, and take my second shot with the pepper box.
Okay.
And that's that.
Okay. 4 on the die, probably not enough to hit. Moving past Venrin, we are up to Vice on a king.
Alright.
Also on a king. No, that's the other stuff. You're good. Go for it.
All right. Well, gonna use my bonus action again to summon the MVP that all friends keep killing. Vice 2.0.
He just whiffed 3 attacks.
I haven't been killing it. It's my friend.
I don't care that he whiffed 3 attacks. It's the only thing I do. And he will be manifested 5, 10, 15. And then he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Right there. I think
Okay.
that's 30 feet?
Yeah, you're good.
30. Ooh, just barely. And then 3 attacks on the wizard.
Okay. 3 attacks on the wizard.
Fucking 12.
Miss.
And, 14.
Miss.
And then an 8.
Wait, how do you...
Miss.
Can we just get Fs in the chat?
I've gone through almost all of the d20s in this dice box.
If only you had a giant horde box
It's
like
not, it's,
the one from Norse Foundry.
Only you had a tray of holding.
only.
I'm sorry.
With a
I'm
rain
sorry,
on
Vice.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. After Vice on a king, anything else? I'm guessing that's it.
Nope. Bonus
Okay.
action.
Okay. You do take 4 points of slashing damage at the start of your turn for standing next to the murder ball.
Got it.
And we are over to 8. 8 is the wizard. What's he gonna do? He's gonna get mad at the guy that just hammer fisted him. So he is going to cast. Let's keep it simple. Lightning bolt. Trizarian, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, this isn't gonna go well. Hey, that's an 18.
An 18 does save. You are going to take half damage, so I believe that is still 86. I was going to chuck all those out there. And
thank
that
God.
is 25 divided down to 13 points of lightning damage.
I am still up, ladies and gentlemen.
You broke my machine! All right, that is it for Stalwart, Stallmask, and 6. Murderball has a +4 to its dex. I believe it's going to go first. And then... So, we're going to shift right here, and we're going to attack Vice and Venrin. Both of you get 1 attack. Vice is first, Venrin is second. Vice is a 25 to hit. Venrin is a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay, here it is. Damages 18 points of slashing damage. Vice. Okay. That is it for my guys. Up next on the 6 is Enid and Rixa.
So I'm gonna get up on Stallmart.
Okay.
Stallmast.
Stallmast. Yep.
Stallmart is a off-brand Walmart. And 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Oof.
Oh, I just didn't. Okay, I was like, there should be another one. 18, or excuse me, yeah, 18.
18 hits.
All right, 1 hits. So that's gonna be a D8. 7 plus 5 is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 11 radiant, so 23.
He falls unconscious or dead as you choose, as your blood-riddled blade bursting with radiant energy comes crushing down onto Stallmass there, and he is laid out. I'm having fun putting these little stickers on them.
Are they dead stickers?
Well, if you really want to get fancy, if you just click the red X in that option. Wait, where is it? There should be a red X somewhere.
I don't see one.
You just have to scroll over slightly to the right, and there's a big ol' X.
Oh, I see
And then it's
that.
even
No, I don't.
fancier.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm happy with the little one.
Yeah.
Okay. Rixa.
Oh, there's more left.
There's a murder
Okay.
ball.
Yeah, there's a murder
I'm
ball.
gonna kill the murder ball!
The true enemy.
Yeah, honestly,
Murder
nice
ball!
point, yes.
Oh yeah, let's go fucking big, fam. So I am going to do a real bit. What the hell spell did I pick? What are you? Not fun. Okay, no, I'm fine. I mean fun for later. I am going to once again cast a chromatic orb at 2nd level. Please and thank you.
Okay.
At Murder Ball. 19 to hit.
Does hit.
Ha! How about I use all the 8s and not a d10 this time? That's a good plan. How about ooh, 6, 12, 5, so 17, 20 points of damage on that.
Nice.
And how's he looking?
He's bloody.
And then I'm going to, what the hell are my fucking, sorry. What are my twinned spell is a 2nd creature. Never mind. Who's going next? Who still has to go? Is it just me?
It's you for the round. That's it.
Okay, I am going to run up to Vice. And I'm going to use a quickened spell to make this a bonus action spell instead. And I am going to run up to Vice, and I'm going to grab him on the back of the neck or somewhere. I'm going to touch him somewhere. And I am going to cast Dragon's Breath on him. I touch him wherever he is comfortable. It's important. You touch one willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth, provided it has one. He does. So acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. I give him the ability to make a 15-foot cone of fire damage because I like that thematicism of fucking roar. Let's go. So I give you the ability to breathe fire. It is, until the spell ends, it was already a bonus action. I didn't have to burn that slot. It's a fucking bonus action spell. I'm very happy. It's up to a minute, so you can do a 3d6 damage on a cone. They have to make a dex save. So, yeah, let me know if you use it. It's amazing. Yeah, Giant Wolfman can now breathe fire. Fuck yes.
All right. New round.
So, I don't have cards anymore.
You just pick a time and jump in.
There you go. You got a 10.
Do I have anything better than a 10? No, I have a 10.
Okay. I see King Rixa.
Good, amazing, hello. And now, because the chat asked me, I'm gonna try some lightning damage on the giant murder of robot.
Okay.
And that's gonna be fun, so once again, I would like to try to chromatic orb. Yes, a natural 18.
Natural 18.
Yeah.
That does hit.
Lightning! Opa! 8 plus 2, so 10, 14, plus 6, 20. 20 points of lightning damage.
It does seem to be vulnerable to lightning damage.
Let's go.
Yes.
Thanks, chat. Amazing. I'm sorry I didn't give you lightning breath, but fire is still an epic visual. Honestly. So that was my turn for that, and then I'm gonna just stay there.
Okay. Venra and Trezarin, you guys are up.
Your dex is higher than mine. Keith?
Am I? Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
All right. So shit.
Shoot him!
But disadvantage?
You can
Back
always
up.
take an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, bitch, you're almost at full health. Back away from him!
All right. Back away. Take that attack of opportunity. Bring it at me. No?
27 to hit. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Mhm.
18 points of slashing damage.
Oh, he's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll burn the grit point to. No, I'm just gonna. No, I used your advantage already, so I'm gonna roll the pepper box because I dropped the bad news, and I will burn the grit point to roll advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 18.
Hits. 18 barely hits. Just barely meeting the crease in the armor.
Thank you, grit points, and that's gonna be a pepper box.
Okay.
That is an 8 plus 4.
8 plus 4. Okay. Got
12. And that's all I've got.
it. Okay. Trezarin.
Okay, so I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will move here, and I can still see him, right?
Yeah.
And I will shoot off Chromatic Orb at 3rd level
Okay.
to the murder ball that
All right.
I don't like. So that is a natural 20.
Okay.
Hey!
What type of damage are you doing?
I'm gonna do 10d8 worth of lightning damage.
Okay, let's get it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
So it's gonna take 34 points of lightning damage.
Uh-huh. So that is showtime.
Let's go! Pew, 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 pew.
Any details, Trezarin?
Oh yeah, so Trezarin is in rough shape. He's been fireballed and lightning bolted and cut a little bit. Mostly magical stuff has done damage to him. So he is going to like take out his orb and like just spin it like 3 times and like toss it in the air, and then and it's going to like condense a lightning cloud around it until it eventually shoots out this giant bolt of lightning at this the murder ball.
Yeah, and as the lightning creeps across all of its blades, you can see its body beginning to jerk and twist. Then it sort of spins out. You guys duck for cover as it comes winding down to this inert state. You guys spend the rest of the time. You gather up the people that you need. You're going to return them to Hupperduke. You take the plans that you've discovered. With all of their leaders dead, the kobolds are quick to run away. Some of them
explode.
Well, they'll explode at some point, probably, but but they don't necessarily know that. We'll find out. Who knows? We'll save that adventure for another time. A couple of things you guys do discover is that the Gearkeeper construct, the AKA Murder Ball, it was an imperfect form of the Murder Ball because Cody misread the thing. It's normally immune to fire and not vulnerable to lightning. So, but mistakes were made. I'm a GM. I admit it. It's no big deal. It's a very cool monster.
Yes. That's an awesome monster.
Yeah. Very cool monster from the Wildemount books.
Would you say you were a merciful DM?
He's a gentle god.
I would never make that comparison myself, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
You did have the hair.
Yeah.
I did. Did I? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I did at one point. I did.
But we can give you the vest.
That's what I need. I need a vest. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're about to do that drawing.
Yeah. I already did it.
You did it.
I already did it. And,
Tell us who the winner is.
No, Keith, you cannot win it. You're a team member. But we will buy you one. However, these have to go to the new friends. This one goes out to one of our brand new followers who hosted us tonight out of nowhere, which is awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's great.
Well, or not, maybe not brand new, but haven't seen them in a while. Lionhead Gaming.
Hey!
Congratulations on that. So private message us that
Congrats.
address, and we will ship that to you as soon as we can. Thank you so much for the host and for dropping in. And congratulations to Lightbringer for winning earlier the pin. Apparently, that is the first Twitch giveaway they have ever won.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yay.
So that's awesome time. So if you don't want it, also message us privately and we'll go to the next person on the list. I always roll a couple just in case, in order, so that first this person and then I know who's next and then I know who's after that. In case they don't want it. Because we learned that with the meeples, where sometimes people win but then don't actually want their thing. So congrats!
Yay!
Congratulations. Guys, it's been a wonderful night. It's been a wonderful day. We played with a lot of new technology tonight. Everybody here got to play a new subclass, something that they've never played before.
Yes.
All of it very cool. The Wildemount book is fantastic. We get nothing for saying that. We're just fans. Like you guys. If you enjoy D&D, you enjoy high fantasy, Monday nights is the night we do that on. We're going to start a limited run dark fantasy campaign tomorrow night, set in a world that is very akin to the Lord of the Rings, easily inspired by, and you'll recognize a lot of things, although for copyright purposes it's different. It's called Midnight. It's gonna be at
Totally
7:30.
different.
Totally different. We're going to do a Dragon Age one-shot on Saturday, and then I think they have a surprise for me come Sunday, which is my birthday. I think we have another giveaway for that. Real quick, before we say goodnight, this is a wonderful journey that we've all gotten to be on. It's a wonderful excuse for us as friends to be around the table together or be on video call together, and one of the best parts is sharing it with all of you. So if you guys joined us for the first time tonight, thank you, welcome. Please come back and hang out with us, join us on the Discord and all of that stuff. We do a lot of fun things and we're trying to become more involved with our community. So if you can help us to that end, we would love it. And if not, no big deal, we love you anyway. So we're gonna say goodnight. I've got to hit the button. Here we go.
Hang out for a raid because Indigo Chameleon raided us, and so we try to
Yes.
we try to raid as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will see you guys next time. But until then, be cool.
Pew, 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 pew.